Hey yo guys, wait, what is it? It's Tuesday today. Happy Tuesday to you guys. Hopefully, it's been a lovely one so far. So this is gonna essentially be kind of a tech demo-y, trial and error type thing. I spent a long time yesterday. I was gonna do this yesterday. So the way I initially had this set up was I was gonna use. So when I've done in the past, I've done Kaizo Ironmon streams. I have like a Pokemon tracker, which is fantastic. Has a great amount of information, shows the stats, all that jazz. It's really, really good. Problem is that one the one that I use specifically only works for the Game Boy Advance games in BizHawk. No biggie, that's fine. There's in the Ironmon thing, they have versions for every single different version of like Pokemon and like DS version, etc., whatnot. Because I used it also or a different one for the DS one. It was essentially the same. I spent like 2.5 hours yesterday setting that up to get it to work with Citra. Mind you, I've never used Citra before. I mean, my official Nintendo 3DS on my computer. And I had to download Python. I had to download a bunch of other stuff to get it working. And then you can't open it up until you get the first Pokemon. So I had to slowly play through the very beginning of the game because I could not for the life of me find a speed up button for Citra on a controller. So I had to play through the very beginning, wait to get the very first Pokemon loaded up. Then it didn't work because it said it couldn't find Python. Restart the computer, had to do that all over again. Loaded it up, finally got to the thing, and it was like the ugliest thing of all time. It was so ugly. I thought it was gonna look like the tracker I used for Kaizo, and it was unbelievably ugly. And I was like, oh, well, that was a big waste of time. So I looked into other ways of doing it. Turns out there's a phenomenal program called PokeLink that works with BizHawk, which is Shadow BizHawk. I think it's actually my favorite one to use for stuff because it seems like it works for every single Nintendo console that I've tried it with so far. So it's pretty universal, really easy to work with. And I found a thing that just works with that, updates things in real time. So I spent a long time yesterday going through that, setting it all up. And then there you have sessions. So it keeps track of all your stuff, and when you just open the new session, it just actually opens up the game exactly to where you were before, which is great. I had it all set up. I launched it today, there was an update, and they're like, unfortunately for people that are playing in Gen 6, like Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, and X and Y, the previous sessions will not work anymore. So I'm like, I don't know how long the thing has been out, but of course I had to update the day after I downloaded it, so I don't know if I'm gonna have to totally redo everything or if it'll work when we open it up. So we'll see how that works. But it's just been really funny. So, but watching Star play a Nuzlocke made me realize I haven't air quotes, legitimately played like a Pokemon game since I replayed Pokemon Black and White 2 back in 2020 on my 3DS. So I thought now's actually a good time. It starts playing X and Y for Pokemon Legends, and I'm like, you know what? I haven't played Omega Ruby, let alone like Emerald, period, nor have I done something that wasn't a randomizer in who knows how long. So this could be really nice. Whether or not we play through all the way to the end, this is just kind of just like, oh, well, if I have this sorted out, if I ever want to do anything else Pokemon related, I now have it covered because I know how to do this. So, oh, no. I've played Emerald. Emerald's my favorite Pokemon game of all time. I haven't played Emerald in years and years and years outside of like a randomizer Nuzlocke. So like regular Pokemon I haven't touched in super long time. Yeah. You know, I played every single Pokemon mainline game minus Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu because I don't care about Gen 1. Except for Fire Red Kaizo. That's the only exception. But also need to go again for a bit. Might be back later. Hey, well, hopefully I might see you later then, Pokecraft. But I should just load this up and we're gonna see what happens. I'll keep getting the music playing for a little bit while we see what happens. So this is gonna look really ugly on this screen, so bear with me for a sec. So this is what it looks like otherwise. So give me one moment. Let's individual run. The cool thing is you can set this up with like a port and things like that, so you can actually officially do soul locks or multiplayer Kaizo runs with this, or not Kaizo, multiplayer like Nuzlocke runs, which is super cool. So this, and it was really easy to set this up. This isn't an ad. It might as well be, but it's not. We'll do this. Okay. So yeah, just give me one sec while I move all this stuff over. Okay, supported features, that's fine. The only, okay, use existing, yes. Continue. Okay, create session. Okay, hold on. All of this stuff might just open up. Let's see. It's waiting. It's waiting for a connection. It's waiting. Maybe it's, I don't know if it's, oh, hold on. Yes, I would like to load it. Okay. It's like, oh, okay. Hold on. Oh, we are so in. We are so in. Perfect. All right, everything loaded up that I wanted to. We're off to a great start. Perfect. And everything is like already cropped to the size that I want it to be. What's better than this? We got him. We got him. We are so good. Even includes badges. I didn't adjust like chat box and stuff. There's going to be a bit of empty space, but like who cares? Look at that cute. Look at this cute Maple Story background. That's true gaming. I had a bunch of different backgrounds set. I'm like, you know, I should actually just set up things. So we got that going. Now let's see. Will the controller work? Okay, good. Oh, I have to just turn the volume back on. One sec. But yeah, I haven't, because Star's been playing through X and Y, I'm like, man, I have not touched Pokemon X and Y since, well, I haven't played through the actual game in forever because, well, I mean, I have the timer completely maxed out in my file of Pokemon Y. Because I just love to breed Pokemon for some reason. Oh. Okay. Looks like everything is good. Oh, minus, get this bad boy out of here. So I'll just have to, I'll keep track on like where the volume and stuff is at, but I think we should be okay. We might hit a little bit of stuttering just because 3DS cutscenes are very, very weird. But we'll see. Actually, I guess we don't need to see that. We don't need none of that. Okay, I'm gonna crank this down just like a little bit. I'm excited though. This is like Gen 3 is my favorite gen. By far. Hi, sorry to keep you waiting. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Birch. But everyone calls me the Pokemon Professor. And this is what we call a Pokemon. I forgot that this is how they started the game too. I was like, this is the best thing ever! Yeah, the game was like super loud at the beginning, so I just cranked it down a little bit. So hopefully this should be a little bit better. Getting the volume like just right is kind of annoying because it's all over the place. We humans live alongside Pokemon at times, playing together as friends, and at times helping one another out. Hey, it looks like for some reason everything, when I was testing this out earlier, all of the cutscene stuff was like a little bit jittery. It's worked totally fine. So it just had the opposite of performance anxiety. It loves showing off in front of people. So, because yeah, X and Y, at least breeding was a lot more straightforward, especially with like the little mini games for, I can't remember if it was IVs or EVs, but I really enjoyed playing those. Those were fun, like the little soccer one and stuff. Mega evolutions were really neat. There was just a lot going for it, which is really good. So I would like to think that it is heavily underrated. I wouldn't really say it's probably the worst mainline game from a story perspective. Not that I don't really think most people, to be honest, are playing Pokemon for the story most of the time, but Team Flare kind of da poop, you know? Are you a boy or are you a girl? It's me, Brendan. Where they had to make it abundantly clear that your hair is not white. It is just a very weird cap. But we'll name ourselves Gravy. I guess I can actually just use, like, the pointer. My finger, or whatever you want it to be. Okay, there we go. Now, how's the volume sounding now? Is it a little bit more balanced from before? It's looking like it's slightly better, at least. Well, the game with a worthwhile story was still a bit loud. Okay. Good to know. With all the super loud brass, it's gonna be when the music starts really bumping, it's gonna be like, okay, I'll have to keep an eye on that. You're that Gravy. You're the one who's moving to Little Root Town where I live. At least, like, the story beats and stuff in the older Pokemon games. I mean, I guess, realistically, there's not a whole lot going on in Gen 2 for story stuff. Like, you have your rival, and it's like, oh, wait, he was evil. But I'm also a sucker for Gen 2. Nothing could go wrong with Gen 2. But I guess for games that incorporated story into it, X and Y was kind of the whatever. Diamond and Pearl, fine. Gen 3 was pretty cool because you had the Team Magma and Team Aqua. Still the best. And then Gen 5 was great. I mean, Gen 5 is like peak. I feel like the Gen 5 was the peak of Pokemon, and then it sort of went downhill from there because Gen 5 was also, like, kind of difficult at the same time. So, I liked it a lot. Gen 2 worst gen, it's okay. People are allowed to have opinions. You're allowed to say what you want, but without consequence, but you will be banned. You can say what you want, no consequences, but you will be banned. Just kidding, though. Gravy, you're here at last. Wasn't it tough riding in the back of the bumpy moving truck all the way? Well, this is Little Root Town. What do you think? This is gonna be our new home. It has a quaint feel, but it looks like it should be a nice place to live, don't you think? You get your own room this time, Gravy. Come on, you have to see the inside. Now, the question is, what starter Pokemon do we want to go with? I always pick Trico just because he's my favorite, but do we want to randomize it? Or I didn't actually even think about this beforehand. See, Gravy, isn't it nice in here, too? The moving companies... Pokemon even help with the unpacking and cleanup. They really make moving a cinch. And I think the one thing with the other one that I was running it on, it like smooths everything out. I kind of like the way the game, you know, was sort of intended to look when you're playing it on a screen. I mean, sure, it looks really nice and updated when everything's smooth, but I kind of like it this way, you know? It's like the people that play on emulators and use like that pixel smoothing thing for like Super Mario World, and it's like the ugliest thing of all time. Not that it's like necessarily super comparable, but I just like I like it when they got the funny little squares. Now, let's see, does this work properly? Will it automatically do it for me? Oh, sweet, it does it for me. Love to see it. Yeah, sweet. Look at that. This thing is so cool, it even sets the time automatically for me. I didn't have to do it myself. How do you like your new room, Gravy? Good. Everything's put away neatly. They finished moving everything in downstairs, too. It really is so nice having Pokemon around to help us. Oh, but you should make sure that everything's all on your desk. Listen, we got a Wii U. We have the black Wii U. I have my black Wii U chilling right next to me. Shout out to the Wii U. We love that bad boy. Got too much hate. It doesn't have, I mean, the Switch doesn't have Nintendo Land, so what's even it worth playing for? Nothing. Gravy's notebook is full of adventure rules he jotted down. Adventure rule number 1, open the menu with the X button. Record progress. Wow. Would you look at that? Who'da thunk? Plus, we also got a really cute Snorlax, though. It's a Snorlax doll. So with having not played this in a long time, I don't remember if, in this game specifically, or not, if this one is just Gen 3 Pokemon, or they incorporate old ones in. Because when you initially go through Emerald, there's only the Gen 3 Pokemon, so I don't know if this is all the old ones as well or not, but we'll see. Oh, Gravy, come quick. I also have to open up the Nuzlocke tracker thing on my phone, because I don't want to do that on my desktop, because I only have so many screens. It's Petalburg Gym. Maybe Dad will be on TV. We brought you this report live from Petalburg Gym. Next up, a special look at a long-awaited meteor shower in the next Star Show. Star? Oh, it's already ended. Looks like your dad was on, but we missed his part. What a shame. But that reminds me, one of Dad's friends lives in this town. Professor Birch is his name. Lives right next door, so you should go over and introduce yourself. Shout out to having a dad. It's the only time where you have a dad that's like ever mentioned, and he's a gym leader. It's weird having a gym leader that's in the like first town you go to, but you have to go back and fight him for like gym 5. Actually, just kidding. That happens in first gen. But Giovanni, actually Giovanni is cooler than your dad. Boogie woogie oogie, but it is what it is. Oh, hello, and you are? Oh, you're Gravy, our new next door neighbor. Welcome. We have a daughter about the same age as you. She has been so excited about making a new friend. She should be in her room upstairs. I hope you'll go and introduce herself. She has her own room, and the family just sleeps downstairs on the hardwood floor. This game is some old Pokemon, but it's pretty sparse. Geodude, Machop for sure. Okay. Oh, you're right. You can Rock Smash for Geodude. And then fishing for Magikarp, but yeah, I remember there's just a handful of like earlier gen Pokemon that you can get. Pokemon fully restored, items already, and also May, great design. Also, banging theme. Huh? Who are you? She's thinking. She's doing that like I show speed face where it's like, well, I'm looking at your stream right now. Why are you laughing? Oh, you must be Gravy. Your move was today, huh? Well, I'm May. Glad to meet you. I actually have this dream to become friends with Pokemon all over the world. And then when Professor Birch told me about you moving here, Gravy. Well, I was hoping you'd be nice and we could be friends. But that's just silly, isn't it? We're rivals. We have to fight and kill each other right now. I've just met you, right, Gravy? So what am I talking about? They keep it pretty minimal for most of the game, though. I'm really trash. Oh, right, I forgot. Yeah, because watching you play Trashlock, I know a good majority of the game dies before Watson, or like dies to Watson, and I can't really remember much for old gen Pokemon that are in those early routes. Oh no, I forgot. I was supposed to be going out to help Dad catch some wild Pokemon. Gravy, I'll see you later. Now, I also, should remember that, levels of Pokemon. Okay, so I've got the level cap and stuff here. So I guess I'll make sure I am inputting all this stuff in. So, oh yeah, Meryl's a Gen 2 Pokemon. And then Azurill was the one that got introduced later in. So I always get confused with the Meryl line. There's a lot of weird Gen 2 Pokemon that people forget about because you get Skarmory in this game. That's a Gen 2. I'm not a Gen 2 winner, but listen, it's got a... Gen 2 is one of my favorites, not so much because I want to play it, but because I like the world and the music and like the aesthetic of it. Not so much a whole lot of anything else, but Slugma 2, Slugma nuts. All right, child, let's go beat this guy up. Cause like playing it, I remember like the first Nuzlocke I did on stream was Soul Silver, and just like level caps and experience stuff was kind of and the Pokemon selection was kind of whatever. But I just like the going to Goldenrod and playing on like the Pokemon Crystal and like the Game Boy Color and everything it's so visually I love the look of it. There's just something about it. But I'm never like frothing at the mouth being like, I need to replay this so badly. Okay, well I think I'm just gonna go with Trico. I'm not gonna go super hardcore about this. I think I'm gonna just go with it. I mean, we're good for the first gym. We're pretty, unless we get the rarest nut of all time and we get that 1% encounter rate in the first route, then we'll see. It's funny because I'm gonna have a really good memory on a lot of encounter rates for a lot of Pokemon in this, because I've been watching a 24/7 shiny Pokemon like hunt thing, so I'm very, very familiar with encounter rates in that. And when I was doing one of the practice runs, I got triple crit by this Poochyena, and if I wasn't using Absorb, it might have just killed me. Oh, yeah, the progression and going, each of the towns and stuff are really, really neat looking and have some great designs. But yeah, the way the progression is to get to each is all over the place and weird. And it's like interconnected, but it's sort of not. And it's really, really annoying because you don't get fly until pretty late, and traveling and backtracking across the areas is pretty bad. So it's like really, really annoying. But it is cool they added Kanto. It's essentially whatever, but it's kind of neat at the same time. I went with the Pokemon Troze design because It shows just enough information that you need. And because realistically, I don't need the stats of every single Pokemon out, and I don't need the sprites. But the Pokemon Troze icons are great. They're small, and it just works to fit on the bottom because it's kind of the important information. So, phew. I went to the tall grass to survey wild Pokemon when I was suddenly jumped. Saved my hide. Thanks a lot. You're welcome, JonTron. Anything, whatever for you, man. Oh, but you're Norman's boy, Gravy. I didn't even realize who you were at first. You've grown into quite the young man. This isn't the place for a chat, though. Come along to my lab. Yeah, just like linearizing it, yeah, for sure. If somebody could just like ROM hack it to make it play like the other Pokemon games, great. This one's like okay because the world opens up when you get Surf, but it is very linear up until that point. They're just a little baby. So, Gravy, I've heard so much about you from your father, but he said that you don't have your own Pokemon yet. If that's true, that was quite the performance back there. Looks like you really are your father's son. Oh yes. Well, I mean, imagine being born. Your name is Norman. Do you, like, go out of your way to become a normal type trainer? Or, like, the name of a lot of the gym leaders I remember are all, like, based on it. I mean, Roxanne. Okay, now, what do we want to name Trico? Oh, Trico's a dude this time. Now. I haven't had to think about Pokemon nicknames in a real long time. Like a really, really, really long time. So now I have to like think about these. He's a gecko and he's a tree. Scrimp? Alright, Scrimp it is. My little Scrimpy. Perfect. Scrimp it is. You love to see it. I'm excited for this. I don't know if I'll necessarily plan to just like non-stop play these for a bit, but I feel like playing original Pokemon. I feel like I'm gonna be feeling so smart in doing this because I haven't touched. Yeah, we'll go that way. I haven't touched anything non-Kaiser related in so long that I'm like, okay, I remember all these abilities and all this jazz. But the Ironmon trackers are really not suited for having like more than one Pokemon in the party at a time. So I'm like, we'll just not worry about it. Also, I feel like I had issues with running Citra and doing analog stick stuff. It just didn't really want to work super well. This was just native. It just worked automatically. So I'm shilling big hard for BizHawk, but I've never had issues with it. It was probably the most consistent and easiest thing to use of all time. So here's hoping we don't just get completely beamed by a little Wumpy at the very beginning here, but we'll see. Because I know I can't. Actually, do you know what? I should pull up, what's it called? I should pull up the Nuzlocke rules to make sure I know what I'm doing. Because I haven't done one of these in a long time. So let's pull up this thread from 10 years ago on Reddit and let's give it a little read. I love reading. Nuzlocke oh, there's a university for this. I'm an alumni from the Nuzlocke University. The amount of people I guess should I do a hardlock Nuzlocke? Hardcore Nuzlocke? I feel like I should do hardcore Nuzlocke. That sounds more exciting. Because the other one's just like you're basically playing like regular. Alright, let's see this. Optional Nuzlocke rules. Nuzlocke variants. Okay. Is it just in the Nuzlocke app guide? Because it seemed like here, give me a sec. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Hardcore's level caps and no items in battle. Okay. So, maybe I'll do, like, a mix of the two. Because, I'll see. Not having to use items in battle is, like, okay, that's a little bit difficult. But, no, but that's fine, because you can use healing items and stuff out of battle. So that should be fine. Maybe I'll try and stick it that way. Okay, I don't need to... This is just tracking in this guide. Nuzlocke app guides. Omega Ruby. Okay. But is this just giving me base? Because it does give me the level caps for the gym leaders and stuff like that, so. But yeah, the files and stuff are really, really easy. It's basically all available on the Ironmon Discord. It has guides and how to set everything up and things like that. It's incredibly good. Oh, you can change stuff? Oh, and the gear icon, okay. See, this is why I need the pros to be around so I can at least know what I'm doing, so. Nickname clause, okay. Dupe clause, okay. Level caps for gyms. I'm gonna do level caps for just gyms because I feel like that makes sense, because gym and rival is whatever, because the rivals kind of come at weird times, and ideally I'm not gonna be looking too much at the sheet, so we'll see. Green screen, we don't care. Permadeath, setting a Pokemon to status to kill prevents you from changing it. Okay, so I don't need to worry about that. Okay, so the guide is basically set up for everything I want. It's just I wasn't sure what the actual other rules entailed, but I think I'm pretty fine. 1 Pokemon per route. If the Pokemon dies, they're dead. No revives, and the duplicate clause where if it's the same Pokemon, you can catch the second one. And I also do have Turbo turned on. I don't know if I'm going to use it. It might be nice for once to just actually... Oh. Okay. Might be nice for once to play Pokemon at like regular speed without any speed up, and we'll see what happens. But... Pokemon for me is like, not really a big deal. So I feel like maybe trying to opt out of using items in battle would be great. But I'm not going to be like... I'll do it until I feel like it, but we'll see. Okay. Well, I'm just trying to get through this beginning area. I'm just going to double check to see if I can start buying anything. But I think we have to wait until we get the Pokédex for anything. Oh, I forgot how good the shop theme was in this game. It's also just a great excuse for me to listen to the Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire soundtrack. I'm still like on the fence for if I like it better than the original or not, because I like the original one so much. Oh, I've never looked at a type chart before, so it's a challenge already. Lol, for Gravy, even, for Gravy, even though I think he could do it. The only things that I ever really have issues on, I was talking to Star the other day about this, is Fairy type is confusing to me because it just has such weird typing changes. Like, what am I supposed to do? It came in so late, and it only has a couple weaknesses. The obvious ones being, like, Dragon. And I think it's Dragon and Fighting, and then it's weak to Steel and Poison. And I already forgot it's good against, is it Dark? Dark, Dragon, and Fighting, but it's weak to Steel and Poison. And Bug, maybe? But the resists are always the one that gets me. I'm pretty okay with what it's super effective against, but I can't remember the latter things too much. By memorizing Pokemon types, let alone having them change in some of the generations, it's like, it resists Bug. Okay. Man, Bug types can't get nothing. Bug types stay losing always, but they're always so good. Wait, did I... You know what? I was not reading, to be honest. Or did I... Did this thing, like... Wait, what? Did I... I goofed. I goofed, didn't I? I just completely wasted some time. Yeah. Oh, I have to go, like, one extra route up. Ah, I'm silly. There we go. See, I love watching stream. I love when I get to watch my streamer not read the instructions and then go in the wrong way. Such is the life. He doesn't know. He doesn't know one bit. We're frog posting in here. I'm so used to it that when I play games that don't have a ton of dialogue, you know, I think I just gotta go fight my my neighbor. Go beat up my neighbor up in Route 103. Here we go. I just want to get Pokeballs, man. That's all I want. Wait, do I... 1 HP difference? We'll see. We'll see if we lose this. Because I'm going to just double check to see on the rival. I don't have it on the rival thing, but we'll just go lose this probably pretty quick. Oh, let's see. On Route 103, I found this Pokemon, and this one too. Oh, hey, Gravy. What's that? Oh, my dad gave you a Pokemon as a gift, huh? Well, then why don't we go ahead and have a quick battle? Maybe a taste of what being a trainer is really like. What if May was just like Valley Girl? I wouldn't be... That, like, feels like it would maybe work. What's Scrimp's nature? That is a good question. I should check to see what Scrimp's nature is. Well, I need May to say something else. I can't think of it off the top of my head. I'm imagining her sounding like a Junko from Danganronpa. Okay, let's check. What is it? My nature is... Apparently you can't see the nature in... I can't tell if that means the nature is neutral or if it just doesn't show you in battle. Well, we'll fight. Okay. Scram! Okay, well, we're just gonna go for the Leer and... I think the one Leer into just Pound is the play here. Oh, the abilities are always the same for the starters in this, so it's always going to be Overgrow for the grass types, it's going to be Torrent for the water types, and Blaze for the fire types. Okay, just don't use an Ember on me. And if I can get lucky with this, we'll see. Unless it's a roll. Nice, okay, we're good. Just kidding. Wasn't even scared. That's okay, yeah, nature and, I can't remember what generation natures actually visually show you. Because... Oh, wait. Wow, that's great, Gravy. You're pretty good. Nice, 200 bucks. Give me that. Gen 5 started showing you? Okay. Because I never even knew beforehand, and the trackers always showed me, so. It was a good battle, thanks. Let me hail at both of our parties real quick. She's just trying to be, like, rebellious against her smart, like, dad, even though I feel like someone probably has done a ranking of all of the Pokemon, like, professors and been like, I feel like Birch is somewhere near the bottom. Wow, I think I know why my dad is eye on you now. I mean, just got the Pokemon, you've already got that strong of a bond. I bet you could probably befriend like any kind of Pokemon you meet. Phew, I guess I'd better head back to the lab. Listen, you can be Valley Girl, but nice. Stop it, I want you to be nice. So it could be that way. Just trying to, you know, go against her dad. I'm trying to think of what my favorites are. I mean, I'm a Professor Oak truther, like through and through. And that goof is her dad. Baby, come be with a real daddy. Leave him. I'll take care of you. Oh, Gravy, over here. Let's hurry back to Little Root. That's where I was going, girl. I'll show you a real dream daddy. But, so it's Oak. Who was the Gen 2? Was the Gen 2 one also Oak again? Or who was, I can't even remember who it was in Gen 2. And then it was Birch. There's Elm, there's Sycamore, there's, Elm. Okay, what did Elm look like? I gotta look this up. Who cares about reading? And then I'll forget everything when I can look up the Pokemon professors. The Pokemon X and Y, or not X and Y, Pokemon Sun and Moon, loved him. He was great. So, here be May on your first try. That's amazing. May's been helping with my research for a long time, so she has a pretty long history as a trainer already. I think that settles it. Gary. Gravy, I ordered this Pokedex for my research, but I think you should take it. I ordered it for my research, but you should go out and do this for me, and I'll just hang out in here and do the paperwork. I'll show you a real little root. I'll show you a ginger root. Okay, show me in the games. I want to see. Show me in the games. Also, I want to catch a Pokemon. I want to catch a Pokemon so bad. I need to get a Poochyena so we can use pickup so I can start finding stray Marlboro Reds on the routes. We'll see. Gravy's alternative shadow self, Gary. What would my alternate one be? It'd be evil. Evil Gravy. Evil Gravy starts the stream by saying, "What's down, non-gamers?" And remembers what day of the week it is every single time. That's why you go to the daycare, so you can teach the children to snuff them out like little truffle pigs. Oh, what an adorable Pokemon. You got it from the professor? How nice. You are your father's child, alright. You look good together with a Pokemon. To think that you have your very own Pokemon now. Your father will be overjoyed. But don't put yourself too hard. If anything happens, you can always come home, honey. Well, on the plus side, she doesn't spend your hard-earned savings to buy random stuff like in Gen 2. Okay, I'm just trying to find a there, okay. Oh, right. Yeah, I forgot that's what Elm looked like. Did he actually have like a different look or anything in the original versions of Pokemon Gen 2 stuff, because I just so do not remember him. And then Professor Birch. Oh, I do like Professor Rowan a lot, but he reminds me of Drake from Gen 5, and I really like Drake's gym leader design. Any of like the Pokemon gym people that have like that facial hair are fantastic, because it's okay. I don't have balls yet. It's Drake in Gen 5. Who is the dragon type gym leader? Oh, we do have balls. Okay, Zigzagoon it is. I'm trying to remember who the 4th Elite Four member in Gen 3 is, because he's also dragon type. Oh, because the one who opened up the Gen 2 games. Oh, okay. So I was right with that. It was Drake? Who's the Gen 5 one then? Because it also starts with like a DR, because he's dragon type. Alright, Zigzagoon. I'll name him Samba. Drayden, thank you. Zigzagoon restlessly wanders everywhere at all times. The Pokemon does so because it is very curious. It becomes interested in anything that it happens to see. Yes, I am naming you Samba. Pretty much the first thing that comes to mind, I'm just gonna go with. Yo, there's even a little animation for when it goes into the new slot. Okay, that's sick. I didn't even know that. All right, let's check Samba. First of all, he's got an item. Hey, we got a potion. Okay. So he's just a neutral nature, and is blue down, red up? Because in my mind, I feel like blue should be down and blue should be up and red should be down, because like red's bad, but I think it's the opposite of what I'm thinking. Either way, we got pickup, which is a fantastic ability. Gravy, over here. Oh. See that right there? That's a tail sticking out. There's a Pokemon hiding there. Okay, so this beginning is going to be relatively slow, but I want to catch the 3 Pokemon in these first 3 routes that I can before I do anything else. And look here, if you check your Davnex. Alright, it looks like the Pokemon knows a pretty rare move too. Oh, maybe I should have waited and just caught this thing. Gravy. Try getting close. Real nice and slow. Well, I spoke too soon. But that's okay. I could have caught, let's see. Oh, it is? Okay. Hey, the sensitivity is actually like really, really good on this. But we'll just fight it up. So red is up. Okay. Yeah, in my mind, it feels like red should be down, but like red being up, I guess. Either way makes sense. I feel like it should have just been like green and red. Like green is good, red is bad. But it made it a little bit ambiguous. I'm just going to fight this guy regular just to make sure that I don't lose anything right off the bat. Because what makes, like, Linoon and Zigzagoon so good for trash locks? Are they just, like, perfectly fine, which means they're better than most because other things are complete garbage? It is a, yeah, I suppose it is a static encounter. It has, but Thunderfang would be a cracked move to have. That's okay. I'll make sure I input my Zigzagoon on this route. Trico. And I just gotta type in Zig. I'm not gonna worry too much about filling all this stuff in for right now because I don't really need to. I'm not gonna worry about catching him. I already caught one thing on this route, static encounters or whatever. The only static encounters I'll go for are... Actually, I'm not, like, legendaries are too good. So we'll see. I might change my mind about some of that stuff a little bit later, but we'll see. In the meantime, let's go ahead. First things first, I am just going to save just for the sake of getting that done, and we'll see. Because I feel like the static encounters, if you're doing randomizers, make sense because it could be literally anything. But I like the excitement. Plus, you get extra experience. We'll get yeah, I guess we'll get Latios because you get to fly around. Although I don't ever really remember doing much of the stuff about flying around in this game, so... I beat this game and then just, like, shiny hunted for shiny Regirock. No, not Regirock, Regigigas. And that was, I think, probably one of the worst shiny hunting Pokemon of all time. Because it's, like, has to be a specific time of the day, specific Pokemon in your party, at a weird area. Okay, there. Well, we're gonna get a Poochyena anyways. And then I gotta just double check to see what my... I can't Okay, so... Okay, level cap is 14, so I'll just make sure I'm below level 14. We'll grind up some of our little fellas here and see what's up. If I could get, like, a Ralts, or C-Dot, or a Lotad, I'd be real happy in this next route. Even in, like, a bug type, I suppose, would be pretty nice. We just wouldn't throw them out for the first person here, because they're all rock type. We're min-maxing. We're thinking ahead for these rock type gyms. At first sight, Poochyena takes a bite at anything that moves. This Pokemon chases after prey until the victim becomes exhausted. However, it may turn tail if the prey strikes back. Oh, Poochyena's a little baby. We'll name you Rhonda. There we go. Perfect. All right, set these bad boys up. Now let's check. Rhonda, how are you doing? Quick Feet. Boost the speed if it... Oh! Okay, Quick Feet. And we have a... Not Great Nature, because we have the physical special split already. But, okay, we'll... Not gonna look around this area. We're gonna go catch our last Pokemon, and then we'll do a little bit of our early game grinding. If I can get the random Pokemon with me up to level, like, 5, I'd be pretty happy. So, Route 103... Wait, sorry, I gotta... Oh, it shows on the bottom screen. Okay. So, Route 103 was a Poochyena, and this is Route 102. Oh, Wingull! Wait, what's this? Oh, okay, well, I'm not gonna catch that. I can fight it, though. Oh, I can, like, cheat this out a little bit. But this is, like, extra experience for me, so why not? Take the rare candy pill. I feel like maybe it's kind of fun to just do some of the grinding. It gives me a longer time to just chat because I'm not paying attention, but we'll see. Maybe I'll get tired of it real fast. I know Lotad's not great, but, like, Lotad is super cute. I also don't know about how setting up, like, cheat stuff like that with the software and stuff I'm running. I didn't even think about it. I can always just, like, turbo the game, and it's not, like, that big of a deal, so. Oops, I meant to put the other guy in the front. That's okay. We're not about doping in this life. We're au naturel, catching these Zigzagoons. Oh, this level 5 one would have been nicer. No Wingles also. This is a... Actually, okay. This is a Wingull... This is a Wingull okay zone. This is a Pelipper hate zone. We hate Pelipper around these parts. Pelipper? Hardly even know her. Yeah, you get the experience share after... experience share, I think, comes after the first gym, because I remember you have to talk to Steven Stone, my beloved. After he gives you some, like, technology, and he's like, oh yeah, I have this too, you should take it. So you get it relatively early on. Yeah, they call me Mr. Stone because he's got me hard like a rock. I'm not even gonna try and consider... Or, you know what, if I beat the game, maybe... It just maybe. Oh, actually, no, I should have my regular guy in front while we catch the first Pokemon. The, frame rate. Oh, man, they update everything. You love to see it. That's so cool. But Mr. Stone being, like, the super boss is... I need to just, like, stop fighting these guys because I'm gonna get too much experience. Because he's difficult. And... Oh, no! He's not even a super boss in this game. He's a super boss in Emerald, but he's... In Ruby and Sapphire, he was the... Oh! Let's go! Is that the 1%? No, but I gotta catch the... I'm catching him, right? I'm just throwing balls. Man, Steven being the champ... So much cooler in, like, every single way compared to Wally or Wallace. Is it? No, it's Wallace. Wally's the other dude. I love Wallace, but, like, he's like the most anticlimactic gym, like, Elite Four person ever. I called it. Okay. He's just storing energy, so I'm just not gonna hit him, so he won't do anything. After this, I'll, like, maybe throw something. Let's go, big nut. See, it's the 1% encounter from watching all of the sweet 24/7 shiny hunts. I knew it. Acorn. Seedot attaches itself to a tree branch using the top of its head. It sucks moisture from the tree while hanging off the branch. The more water it drinks, the glossier this Pokemon's body becomes. We'll give him. Call this guy Pineapple? No, it's just gonna... I gotta... All cap Nut. All cap Nut. Alright. Now is where we're gonna start doing a little bit of grinding. It is kind of nice that we can see the Pokemon that are on the route, which is really nice. Chlorophyll. Okay, boost Pokemon. Oh, wow. Your only move is Bide. Ooh, this is going to be rough. Okay. The way he'd be making me nut. I do like the promotion, but, like, why didn't they make Gym 8 a different type? I know. It's weird. It's like water ice, and I like... What is it? Julio? Who's the guy that they change to take his place? Because he's got, like, a cool outfit, and I like his design, but he's, you know... Juan. Close enough. I'm like, you know, I'm relatively close on these names. I'm not quite there, but somewhere. I meant to... Okay, I don't want to look at the Pokedex. I want to put Pokemon out front. Alright, Samba. I cannot wait to do some grinding with you until you hit level, like, 6 or something, but... You gotta do what you gotta do. These early levels are gonna be a bit rough. I've got so many low-level Pokemon, and this Nut is not gonna be cutting it. He's gonna be cutting a nut. Maybe this is where we like. I'm not too opposed to speeding these things up at least a little bit in the beginning, because otherwise I feel like these are gonna get like, these early battles are gonna be super, super long. And plus I have it like set to a button and everything, so it's not too bad. Because the thing is, if I go with the rare candies, I don't know what's a good level, because I don't know for stopping at experience and getting to a random trainer and having to fight them and getting over the level. So I don't really know. Oh, I'm gonna lurk. Hey, no worries. I mean, this is the pretty downtime thing. When we get closer to the first gym, I feel like that's where things get slightly more exciting. That's part of the challenge? Okay. I don't know if some gamers out there have some, like, insane knowledge with this kind of stuff and are like, I know precisely how much experience I need so I can level up and do all this specific stuff. Because otherwise, for this stream, we'll do it the traditional way. But if I want to come back to this and do... oh, some people do, I do not. Okay. But I'll do it the regular way, and then later on I'll be like, maybe I'll find a way of doing rare candies, because I'm not super opposed to it, but I'm not... Oh man, getting a Wurmple actually wouldn't have been too bad. I probably would have been happier getting a Wurmple over the... Poochyena, I suppose. But, hey, we got the 1% grass encounter, and I was kind of like... I was thinking of going Mudkip and maybe the odd chance we got lucky with a grass-type Pokemon. But it's not like Seedot's the most amazing Pokemon. We'll get it to a really high level so we can learn Explosion. It'll be our, like, grand finale. We'll just keep him that as baby for a long time and see what happens. He's just a baby. But hey, interesting starting party. If you get really lucky by finding a Ralts on, like, the first route, then hell yeah. Perfect, Samba. Samba de Amigo, baby. And I'll make sure I'm keeping an eye on... Oh, wait, because I can, like, do stuff at the bottom here. Oh, no, that's just, like, shortcuts. I wasn't sure if... Could I... Okay, you can't really have too many different things out. But moving over things to the bottom screen, big benefit. It's so much nicer than how it was in some of the earlier gens. I love being able to just look at the bottom screen for certain things, and it looks nice. I do just miss the days of sprite-based Pokemon instead of, like, 3D models. But these still, I think, look okay when they're pixelated like this. When they moved over to being slightly too smooth, I feel like they lost a lot of the charm. Like, it just doesn't seem right. Maybe I'm like a weird Pokemon purist. I know Pokemon isn't really catered towards me anymore, but I'm allowed to like what I like and dislike what I dislike. But I did enjoy Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, which it seems like a hot opinion these days, you know? Yeah, Black and White moving sprites were great. Some of them were a little bit jank, but I thought that was one of the coolest things when I first played it. Because going back and playing Fire Red and Leaf Green, and there's no like entrance moving sprites or anything, but Emerald had them. I was like, man, this sucks. I want to see the moving animations. And they didn't have them. And then permanently moving ones were so awesome. But yeah, I mean, it was only a matter of time to upgrade to 3D stuff, so it makes total sense. But at the same time, I'm like, it feels like it was not as graceful, just because it didn't seem like it was that much effort, and it seems like they really did the bare bones stuff with it. But I don't know the inner workings of the Pokemon Company, so I shouldn't be talking smack. People love Scarlet Violet? Oh, okay. Yeah, because it has a lot wrong with it. I had a ton of fun with it because I like Scarlet and Violet significantly more than Sword and Shield. I really do not like Sword and Shield. I think that was the fastest I've ever been like, okay, well, I'm not really enjoying this, so I'm just going to get through the game as fast as I possibly can. Because there's so much about it that just didn't do it for me. But there's a lot of cool Pokemon, at least. Oh yeah, I hear like, competitive ladder is, I've watched at least a decent amount of competitive stuff for Scarlet and Violet, and it seems pretty neat. But grinding out raids and things like that to get a lot of the stuff, I was like, I just don't have any desire to do competitive Pokemon, period. And Gimmighoul seemed like he was just absolutely everywhere, and the new, like, what were they, like the primal Pokemon, like, I don't know what they were actually called, but you get like the little fish guy and the other ones just seemed like some of them were so good, and the other ones were really bad. So I mean, legendary balancing has never quite been there ever, period. So the Scarlet Violet Bingo looks so fun, but I don't know nearly enough about Pokemon to play it. What's the Scarlet Violet Bingo? I used to run Bingo for Ironmon just because it was like, oh, if you can see all these Pokemon on stream, it's just a fun little thing. Because I mean, why not? Okay, let's, before we go back and heal, we'll at least get some experience for C-Dot here. Actually, no, C-Dot's not gonna be able to do anything for quite some time, and I'll get a little bit. I'm a little bit concerned with, Scrimp getting a lot of experience, so I'll just be a little bit careful with that. There's so many different, like, speedruns or, like, game things that I'm so not familiar with. Like, actually, we can just probably throw out Samba and be okay. Because, who is it I'm thinking of? The only Pokemon content that I really consume is Kaizo, just because it's fun to have on in the background. If, Super Kaizo was interesting to me, I'd run it, but everyone's running that nowadays, and I do not have any interest in running Super Kaizo, because pivoting halfway through with the Safari is insane. But I was shocked to see that, maybe like a month or two ago, somebody actually beat Super Kaizo. I thought that was going to go undefeated for like several years. I don't want to risk a crit on this, so let's just head back over to, we'll just go back to Spring. Three-way. Scarlet and Violet's a pile of garbage, but it's a fun pile of garbage. Sword and Shield was pretty bad, though. Yeah, Sword and Shield was not a great entry to have on the Switch right away. None of the characters are super interesting, minus the dragon guy. I didn't really care too much for the starters, because I didn't like any of their final evolutions. I was like, wow, Grookey the monkey, Grookey's so cute. And Grookey became ugly. Did not like Grookey at all when it evolved. I'm like, ooh, gorilla with drums, but this is weird looking. The legendaries, did not like the legendaries. I don't like legendary dogs. Like Terrakion and stuff like that. Those were dogs. Sorta. They were weird looking dogs. But in my mind, those be dogs. And just you go like, this is a dog with a shield. This is a dog with a sword. And then they threw in like Urshifu and other things. I'm like, these are stupid. These are the poop. I will talk smack about legendaries. I'm so hyper selective about legendaries that I like that I will poop talk as many of them as I want. Yeah, the dragon gym leader, cool as heck. I like the dragon gym leader. He's fine. And the like the gym music, good. I like the gym music a lot. And that one song that Toby Fox did, also good. You get certain tasks to do, a certain gym badge, catch X amount of overworld terror Pokemon. Oh, okay. It just gives you the random bingo sheet, and you just try and complete a bingo line. I wasn't sure if there was, like, bigger rules to that, but I know there's, who is it? Like, I've seen, like, 1,000-Year Door, like, bingo races and stuff like that, and those are always really fun to see. Dark Souls fan doesn't like Grey Wolf Pokemon. Yeah, well, that's because Grey Wolf Sif is cool as heck and had lore implications. We love cool lore stuff. They're like, this is dog. They saw that one gif of the person with the Shiba Inu that had like a little sword in its tail and it unsheathed it, and they're like, this is the coolest thing of all time. Let's make it into an ugly Pokemon. And then we'll have like the little avatars of these guys be the ugliest humans with the ugliest haircuts of all time. I do not know. And then the plot of that game, once in 1,000 years we have this energy crisis, and right now it's happening right now. It's happening right now, and we gotta solve this problem. And it was so, yeah, you know. But yeah, actually, yeah, Dragon Gym Leader was good only because it was actually Sandstorm Team, actually interesting gym design. I thought his design was cool. He was a neat design character because the dragon guy looked kind of like Scrafty, right? And then the Elite Four was just a cool character that showed up pretty often, so he gets points too. Blood of the game habit, yeah, it's so stupid. Although the assistant that was actually like the bad guy, that I think did she have a Garbodor? I can't remember if she had a Garbodor or not, but I was like, okay, I kind of like her a little bit. But nobody else from that was memorable in the slightest. At least Scarlet and Violet had slightly more memorable stuff, but not really. Man, C-Dot, I need you to get something new going on here. Bide being the only thing, Bide and Blast, not too, I need a little bit more. And then they started doing DLCs, and I'm like, I'm not gonna buy a DLC for this. I haven't bought any of the Pokemon DLCs. I don't care enough about Pokemon gameplay to buy a whole extra DLC of it. You know, in comparison to Elden Ring and stuff, you're like, this is great. I want more of this. And it's like, well, you're not really adding more besides a couple of new Pokemon. And the legendaries have really sucked. I do not care about the weird deer that has a ball on his head and then he rides on horses. I'm such a hater for New Age legendaries, it's crazy. It's the only thing you'll hear me talk super negative about with Pokemon is New Age legendary designs being absolute, like, garbage tier. Like, sure, they're probably good for competitive and stuff like that, but I would never use them. They're ugly. Okay, you can't do anything, Nut. No, I'm gonna need you to step it up. I need just a little bit more out of you here. DLC was garbage. Oh, it was? I thought people liked the Scarlet and Violet, or not Scarlet and Violet, Sword and Shield DLC, and then people I think really liked the Scarlet and Violet one, as far as I remember. Well, the good thing about doing this mindless training is it's mindless, so I can just mash the button, and that's good enough. So, well, is it so? No, not Sonia the Professor. Is her name like Olivier? She's got like the knot glasses, but the professor in that gen I also really liked. Actually, I guess I can look at the professors in the meantime. Juniper and Unova was good. Sycamore's great. Professor Kukui in Alola. Professor Kukui, I love. Oleana. I'm like sort of getting these character names right, kind of. I'm getting them right to the point that at least you know who I'm talking about, so that's a plus for me. Let's see. Oh, hey, Super Potion. I mean, maybe we'll get some rare candies from Samba. I do not remember Professor Burnett, though, at all. And then there's Samson Oak. I do not remember Professor Magnolia. Sonia was great. I like Sonia a lot. And Professor Sada and Tura were kind of whatever. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm becoming like the New Age Gen 1er where it's like, old Pokemon was better. I don't know. Who cares? Oh, Burnett was in the anime. Magnolia was... Okay, okay. Because I was like, I don't remember Burnett. Because all the art is by Ken Sugimori, so it doesn't show, like, sprites and stuff. Or Sword and Shield. Okay. I do like Samson Oak, though. But, I mean, all things considered, they're all pretty good. Professor Oak's just a classic. I didn't even realize until, like, a couple weeks ago that there exists a tree called a Gary Oak. And I'm like, oh. He's like, also a tree. Alright, let's, now we'll go back and heal. I do just, if I can move over to the next route sooner than later, that'd be great. Because I just don't want to get, I want to get them to like level 6. So I can start moving around, they can start fending for themselves. You know? No one told me this was an educational stream too? Wait, what do you mean? Are we learning? Listen, we're all, every single day if we learn something new, then we're all learning, and today is a great day. No idea Gary Oak was a tree? Oh, yeah, because I found out the Gary Oak was a tree the day the voice actor for Gary Oak died, because my sister and her husband were going to Victoria, and my dad's like, look for a Gary Oak, and then I was like, oh, wait, Gary Oak is a tree? And I, like, this is, I'm not joking, I had that realization, and it was on the same day. I was like, whoa. But Professor Oak is not a tree. But yeah, Gary Oak is. And a Gary Oak tree actually looks awesome. They're a really cool looking tree. And I don't know a whole lot about trees. As a non-tree man, good looking tree. Every day we spread a little bit of education to the youngins. The world becomes a better place. Now, I'm very curious what the seed for today in Peak is going to be like, because yesterday I feel like was really hard. And I'm wondering if you can actually get the achievement for the 24 karat thing today, or if because it seemed like you couldn't possibly actually get it yesterday, and the people that did, like, cheated. But I think we also just got super unlucky on the Mesa. So I want to keep calling it Misa. Misa! Alright, Misa! But, like, getting beamed by Tumbleweed into a cactus immediately, and then the Antlion pit, or getting sucked up by the Dust Devil and flown all the way back. Just unlucky. Stru's been getting real good. Stru does a lot of gaming. I haven't been playing too much on my own, just because I have other games. Listen, I was playing Moon, like, all of last week, so. Man, Moon, gotta say, Moon was a fantastic game. I really liked Moon. I can see that Toby Fox got inspiration from it. I see through your lies, Toby Fox. I know what you are. But I really enjoyed Moon. It does make me want to play Tulip again, but I don't know if I have the strength to suffer through that. Maybe I'll just, like, watch somebody else play it. I'll have somebody else playing it, but I'll just commentate over it, and I'll be a fake gamer. I'll be like, oh my gosh, this game is so hard, and then do everything completely perfectly. Easiest money of my entire life. Okay, let's see. Rhonda, you're level 4. Nut, I need to start getting you up a little bit. So we'll do a little bit more nut gaming. But I'm pretty much just happy that all my layout and, like, graphic kind of stuff actually worked out for this, because I didn't think that, my expectations were pretty low that it was gonna work out, and it did. So I'm just happy with that. Everything else is just, like, a little bit of a bonus, but now I have a official, well, not official, but anytime I want to do Pokemon, I can just reuse this setup, because it'll work for, I think, any other Pokemon game that I want to do. So this can just be like a mainstay. And then I can swap out the backgrounds or other things if I want to. So that's really nice. Because if I ever swap back to Ironmon, I can just move some of the boxes around, and it's great. It's Peem, baby! Plus, we have, speaking of Peak, we've got roughly, like, 1 more week until the next JoJo Lands chapter. No idea what's gonna happen. I'm excited, though. Call me JoJo the way I not be Siwa, or something like that. Every so often on, like, I don't know if Snapchat like if you're like you click on somebody's story and then it immediately goes to like those not sponsored ones, but they're like Snapchat famous people, which is like, man, imagine that's the thing you do. I mean, to be fair, you'd probably be doing more than me, but still. I'm like, oh, that just, and I see JoJo Siwa every so I'm like, get JoJo Siwa out of here. I don't want to see that ever. I don't trust like that. The only thing I trust, I don't even trust my full party of Pokemon, but I trust Nut. I know if it really came down to it, Nut would help me out. I see you, Nut. I believe in you, Nut. And seeing is believing, and my eyes are real. It's true. Oh boy, I cannot wait to eventually have one of my Pokemon die. What if none of my Pokemon die? What if I can get through this game completely flawlessly? I could have a little faith in myself. Get that out of here. I hope we get... I wonder what actually, in this case, I wonder. What is the best choice for the fossil Pokemon? I don't know what the best fossil Pokemon to take would be in this. How could you? I'm hurt vicariously? What do you mean? Listen, there's a chance I could do this deathless, and then I'm gonna walk to the first trainer, I'm gonna get absolutely smacked. Oh, best fossil Amoris? But yeah, no, best fossil? Are you besmirching the name of our holy leader, Lord Helix? There's children out there playing Pokemon that... I mean, I guess it's not that weird. Twitch Plays Pokemon was, what, 13 years ago? 12 years ago? Insane to think about. I was there. I remember. Those were insane times. But I don't actually know who my favorite fossil Pokemon is. It might just be Ammonite anyways, because I really do like Ammonite. And Lily, but is Anorith really by Country Mile? I thought like Lily and Cradily were not bad, but I'm not totally sure. I suppose grinding up these Pokemon is going to be significantly faster pretty soon, because you do get the experience share pretty fast, but I should go see what actually fighting the first trainer is like, because he's probably around level 5, and that'll be good. Leveling up the Seedot's just going to take forever, so I should just move on to the next route. All fossil Pokemon are valid, I think. Alright. Are there any fossil Pokemon that I'm going to say no to? Nah, I don't think so. But to be fair, my taste in favorite Pokemon are usually, like, really ugly ones. Like, Regigigas, top tier Pokemon. Although I'm not going to say, okay, Pinsir's a cutie. Heracross is a cutie. There's like a diehard Heracross fan base out there. He's got shooters. I would never talk smack about him. And I love my Pinsir. Bug types, though. That's where it's at. And they're 500 BST. What's better than this? Okay, well, let's, just in case, let's, yeah, Pinsir's a little cutie. I have a full art Pinsir card that Star bought me in Japan. Look up full art Pinsir card and tell me that isn't cute. It's adorable. I would hang out with Pinsir all the time. I would let him crack walnuts for me. I would let him crack my lobster shells for me. That I'm surely having all of the time. Pinsir's a little bit of a baby. And then Duskull's cute. Gligar's cute. Who else is cute that I like? Okay, Golurk isn't cute. Golurk is like too big to be cute. But I like Golurk a lot. And Regigigas? Regigigas is too big to be cute. I don't think there's anything cute about its design, but I still love him nonetheless. He does his best. Yeah, Golett is a cutie. Gen 5 had some great Pokemon. A generation that you get Chandelure. Oh wait, this kid's got... I love his little Sableye shirt. That's really cute. The generation that gave us Golurk, Chandelure, Electros? Oh my, wait, hold on. Is this a rare C-Dot? Wait, rare C-Dot moment. Because okay, so these don't count as static encounters, but I'm not going to walk around and grind to get these because they're the double C-Dot? Holy crap. That's true. I do have that the little Pokemon one. It's at the starting screen. And in the one where I use my camera these days, but not very often. Wow, 2 C-Dots in one stream. What's better than this? I don't even know if he actually has any attacks to use on us. Oh boy, he's hardening. I'm playing through Black again and I cannot decide on a team. I'm trying to remember what I used last time I played. I did end up using Axel Gore because I found a shiny, I can't remember if it's Shelmet or I think it was a shiny Shelmet because he's the one that will evolve into Axel Gore. And that was one of the first or very, very few times I found like natural shinies in a regular encounter. He was fun to use. But besides that, I don't remember. But it was in Black and White too, so I think I used Muck, maybe. Or like Electabuzz. Or like Electivire, I suppose. But Gen 5 was such a fun game to play through. Okay, so it looks like the C-Dot's only other move that I got for being level 5 and special here was Beat Up. So I'm not missing out by not using it. I would love to use Escavalier, but I don't have a second DS to trade with. Yeah, trading is the issue. I at least still have my original 3DS and my 3DS XL, and because I Pokemon Black and then I bought Pokemon White too, and that was the one case where like the legendaries were the same on like the opposite thing, so I got the same legend. I got Zekrom or Reshiram in both of the times, and I'm like, man, I like Zekrom a lot cooler. He's like a big battery. He's pretty neat. Kyurem's cool. Yeah, Gen 5 is just really good. Wait, was it Team Plasma or Team Galactic? No, Team Galactic was Gen 4. N is just really cool. There's just so much cool stuff to say about that. Although they started adding in those weird, sorta not legendaries, but are, like Victini and Meloetta. Technically they aren't, but they're mythicals. And then, I always thought Zorua was technically like a legendary, and it turns out that's not the case. But who knows. I'm not I was around at that time, but we never got any of the cool sort of, what are they called, event Pokemon, or had an easy way of doing it. I remember buying like the old Nintendo Wi-Fi adapter because Wi-Fi wasn't really a thing. Those were the days. Needing to use that so I could hook up my Wii to the internet so I could check what was on the Wii Shop channel every Wednesday. Because we love the Wii Shop channel. We love to browse it every single Wednesday. Sort of in the same vein of the Wii Shop channel Wednesday music. Shout out to Nirvana the band, The Show. They're Canadian. Matt Smith, I think his name is. Making Blackberry was a really good movie. I had no idea that Zach Kreger, the guy that made Barbarian and just did weapons, was the other dude from The Whitest Kids You Know. I don't know if anyone remembers Whitest Kids You Know, but I remembered being relatively popular. But I had no idea the dude that's been making these horror movies was part of the Whitest Kids You Know. I'm like, what? It's like the era of people that did comedy stuff now making horror movies is crazy, but also awesome because they're making some dang good ones. Also, yo, what is poppin', Strood? Happy Tuesday. Yo, look at that fella go. For it walking. Oh, there we go. We got, wow. Autonomous College MDYW. Once a stream. At least once a stream we get, like, a random bot. I wonder where they come from. What if they're earnest? Had we ever considered the fact that these bots could be thinking? They're like, you know what? We just want to help this guy out. Buy him tens of billions of followers. I wonder how far you could make it. If you just straight up botted views. Would that ultimately help with the algorithm and having other people find you? Or would that be ultimately detrimental? I've always wondered stuff like that. Oh, C-Dot is so cute. He's one of the most like basic designs, but there's something it just works. Is there in Ruby, not Ruby, Sapphire, is Seedot the version exclusive Pokemon, or am I thinking of something else? Special men and special women. Hell yeah. And then I also am like, because I probably won't stream for too long. Ooh, okay, you know what? I'm gonna just chance this. We're gonna chance this. I need to think, because tomorrow I'm doing just a binge marathon. I'm just doing it, and if people come over, they can come over if they want for watching all the Ava movies. I'm trying to decide if last year when I did it, I made queso from scratch, and I'm trying to decide if I want to do that again, because it was actually really fun. Homemade queso, banging. It's so good. Queso in general is really good, but if you buy a jar of it, I feel like the second you open it, it's like mold spores are like, oh, we've been waiting for this moment our entire lives, and that thing will get moldy. It'll get moldy in like a day. And I'm not eating a whole jar of queso in one day. And there's like no smaller sizes. I mean, you could get those little cups that are like the Ricos with the like little fire guy on the front, but I can't remember the last time I've ever seen those. And that's like a single serving. And like that stuff is great. That fake fluorescent cheese is so good. There's a time and place for like some hot garbage food stuff. Like I suppose guilty pleasure food. Do you guys have any like guilty pleasure food stuff like that? Because I'm trying to think of any other things that I have that I'm like, you know what, I love this, but I know it's garbage. I mean, like Hamburger Helper, I suppose, could sort of count. I love Hamburger Helper. I could be rich, billionaire, trillionaire, and be like, boy, that glove better be over here and giving me some sort of help, one way or another. Okay, let's go back over to... I mean, Scrimp is... Oh, wait, actually, let's see. Let's use Bide. Let's just see if something happens. The nuts using Bide Blast. Whole jar in one day, you and me are built different. I'm imagining, like, those ones that, like, fit in, or, like, sort of fit in your hand, but not. But I just don't eat that many chips at once. But it just starts getting so gross. There was one time I remember bringing a jar of queso to school in high school because we needed it for cooking. Wow, that was all that did. And I remember just, like, occasionally throughout the day, just kind of, like, dipping a finger in the jar and eating the queso in class. Which is not as bad as the time one of our friends in gym class brought a jar of Nutella and just sat in the corner of the gym just, like, eating it with his hands. Which was... I think about that story a lot, and I think it's really funny. Not quite, like, effed up foods, just, like, kind of guilty pleasure foods that, like, aren't good, but you really like. Pizza Pops are phenomenal, though. I really do like Pizza Pops. I haven't had them in a long time. I wasn't about to share with anybody. Oh, yo, we got berries! Okay, what's the ruling on consumables for hardcore Nuzlocke? Because I know, like, no healing outside of in battle, but, like, do berries and held items count? Ooh, that Pecha berry. I love that berry noise. Ooh, I didn't mean to fight you. But what other sort of foods? I mean, it's not guilty because they're great, and I love them. I really, really enjoy sardines from the tin. I'll just eat sardines straight out of the tin. No remorse, no nothing. I'll just eat them right like that. Or sometimes you throw them on like a cracker and a little bit of Tabasco, and that's really good. Like tinned fish or like smoked oysters, I really, really like. Yeah, smoked oysters are so good. Because sometimes I'm wanting like a savory snack, but I don't want chips or something, and smoked oysters are great. And then apparently some people like to cook with the oil after. I'm like, you know what? I don't know what I would use it for, but I bet that would be fantastic in something, I suppose. Takis aren't really a guilty pleasure because those are common and people really, really like Takis. I love Takis. Spicy pickles for sure. But they have to be dill. I do not mess around with like bread and butter or sweet pickles. That does not do it for me. If I bite into a pickle and I don't get a little bit of dill, I'm like, I'm gonna go blind with rage. I'm gonna turn into the Hulk. I'm gonna green out. Hey, we got quick attack. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so we're getting our Pokemon up there in levels. This is at least getting better. Because our level cap is... Let me check. What is our level cap? It is 14. So we got a long ways to go. That's good. Yeah, dill pickle are the only ones that exist in my... I'm opening my mind's eye, and I'm like, dill pickles. Bill Dickles. I suppose that, you know, there's a time and place for, like, sweet pickles and other things like that, but to me, the time is never. You have to go back in time, a time to where they don't exist. But I do like other pickled stuff. Like, oh, little pickled pearl onions are really cute. Those are pretty solid, too. Because I've never done one, but I probably would, like, somewhere out there, I bet you could make, like, a dill pickle martini, and it would be good. I think one time I sort of tried to do it with pickle juice, and it didn't work. Because vermouth and pickle juice is not a combo, so you have to swap them out. But at that point, it's just like, you might as well just do, like, a pickleback. It sounds like it's slightly, you know, more realistic. Regular people would be like, ah, yeah, I get that. More than just being like, pickle juice, baby. But I would drink pickle juice. We made spicy pickled green beans last year. Ooh, yeah. Okay, pickled, like, spicy pickled green beans or, like, pickled asparagus. Ooh, mess me up with that. Pickled asparagus is insane. And, like, pickled beans, so you can, like, throw them in, like, Caesars and stuff. I know a lot of people don't like Caesars, but, oh, there's so many good things that work in that. Mayo tuna pickle sandwiches are a nice snack that I grew up eating and are yummy, but Di felt so grossed out when she first saw me eat one and refuses to be in the same room or talk to you. See, that doesn't seem that weird to me. Because I feel like tuna and dill is like a people make like tuna salad all the time, and I feel like dill is like a pretty regular thing that you'd put in it, so I don't see like some pickle being in it being weird. Like that sounds pretty regular to me. I'm not a fan of like tuna sandwiches and stuff like that, but I could absolutely seeing that being like just a regular thing, you know? But I mean, you know what? Different strokes for different folks. I'm trying to think of things. Oh my, this is the third 1% encounter that we've had on this route. We're kind of crazy with it. Don't say that. I'm still mad I never got any spicy pickles beans from my mom's. Oh man. But you got cowboy candy. Cowboy candy is like the sweetest I can imagine a pickle being, but it's not pickles and cowboy candy. It's like peppers, right? That stuff is really good. Sweet and spicy is a good combo, but there's not like sweet and spicy pickles. That just doesn't quite work. What is this thing? I'm clicking it. It's scouting. Wow, a beautify. Thank you. Wow, a beautify. Okay, let's, well, we're doing pretty okay on levels. These Pokemon can hold their own. Let's go chat with our dad. See what he's up to. Oh, it's this child. Tuna pickle laps were a staple growing up for school, and oh, okay. See, it makes sense on a sandwich, but I can't imagine as much in a wrap. I didn't like having tuna. Oh, yeah, okay, that's fair. Being stinky. Not bad, it was a good battle. Thank you, sir. Come back and challenge me again anytime. I'll be looking forward to seeing you and your Pokemon again when you're a bit stronger. I like to imagine that this kid went up to go and fight Norman, and he brought out his level, like, 36 slacking, and he was like, alright, well, yeah, we can do this.
Yes, thank you, sir. I'm gonna do special training with my Pokemon that'll challenge this gym again. Thank you for the battle, Mr. Norman.
So is Norman not his first name? Or does it mean our last name is Norman? We're Brendan Norman? Brendan Norman is like Brendan Lee Mulligan's like evil brother. Why, if it isn't gravy. So you finished moving in, I see. Well, with all the help that I did, it took long enough. I guess we shouldn't stand around while we're here talking. You want to come in for a bit? We can talk in the gym. The one time in 3rd grade, my mom made a tuna casserole for... Oh, man! Yeah, I'm a sucker for tuna casserole. Tuna casserole is really good. I like it a lot. And brought a Tupperware of it to school the next day, and then I forgot and left it. Oh. Oh, no. That's brutal. I can, like, almost actually think of the smell, because it just would be so distinct. You know, I sure was surprised that you managed to get here by yourself, because, I mean, I didn't teach you anything. You've been on your lonesome. I see, you're making a good start on your team. Then I guess you're going to become a trainer like me, Gravy. That's something to look forward to. He's the most generic, regular-looking dude of all time. He really is Norman. I would never date a man named Brendan Norman.
I'd like to get a Pokemon, please.
Yo, this is that kid from Danganronpa? What's his name? Rantaro? Wow, he survived. Aren't you? You're Wally, right?
Yeah, I'm supposed to go stay with my relatives in furniture for a while. But I thought I might be lonely by myself, so I wanted to bring a Pokemon with me. But I've never caught a Pokemon by myself. I'm not sure if I can.
I see. Gravy, you heard all that, right? You go with Wally, make sure that he safely catches a Pokemon. Wally here. I'll lend you one of my Pokemon. Zigzagoon.
Oh, wow, your Pokemon, sir.
I'll give you a Pokeball too, just so give it your best. Wow.
Well, thank you, Mr. Norman. Gravy, you'll come with me, right?
I suppose there's one cool Norman out there. Norman Rockwell, right? Norman Rockwell did those paintings that one time. Maybe multiple times, but at least once.
Gravy, hide in tall grass like this, don't they? Please stay here to watch me see if I can catch one properly.
Watch as this is like a shiny one. Okay, we're good. Not today. Norman Bates? Nah, Norman Bates don't get it. That's a bait. That's a bait. Norman Bates was the guy that did that thing. I remember. I wasn't there, but I remember it. Who else is named Norman? Any Normans in chat? These are the real questions that need to be asked. Yeah, I'm also just still on the topic thinking of weird food stuff, or like, cause what like trash food, but it's good. Cause I'm thinking like, even just like Annie's mac and cheese, but that's not even like trash. Annie's mac and cheese is banging. I don't even really like KD anymore. Annie's is so good. I knew Norman in middle school. He was weird. There we go. It checks out. We have deadbeat dad, weird middle schooler. No in between. And then the art guy. But we don't know. I've never seen Norman Rockwell in real life, so he could be fake for all I know. So, did it go well?
Yes, it did, thank you.
Let me give you back a Pokemon, sir.
And you, Gravy, thank you so much for coming with me. With all thanks to you that I was able to catch Ralph. My very own Ralph. I'll always treasure it. Oh, I know. I thought much of a thank you, but Gravy, will you let me see your Pokemon post for a second?
I'm walking up to the barista at Starbucks and being like, oh, can I see that for a second? And just putting my own phone number in.
I read a book you can use play app to take care of your Pokemon and train them. And there's even supposed to be this thing called the PSS where you can meet up with other trainers, battle friends, and more. I wanted to have my own Pokemon for so long and do all those kinds of things together. So I've had all these kinds of apps installed on my Pokemon app Plus for ages. Embarrassing, huh? I'm gonna try my best together with Ralph. You do your best too, Gravy. Oh, but my mom's waiting for me. I'm gonna get going. I hope we'll meet again, Gravy, and you too, Norman.
Wally's like the reverse of Porky. Where he's like the annoying little kid that like always needs your help, but at least Wally doesn't have a god complex and like tries to destroy the world with like an interdimensional being. This kid is just a nerd and has little Ralts. And that's, you know, so there's that. Why has... Oh, chili with a hot dog frying plopped on top with side mac salad. That sounds good. I've never had a chili dog. I've always wanted to try a chili dog. Which sounds like a weird thing to be like, man, I've always wanted to have a chili dog. But I feel like there just isn't anywhere great to get them. And I need to have a high quality one. But like, I guess like talking Scran in general is also like an interesting topic. I'm on the... There used to be a Twitter account that I followed before it got bought out by something that was just like pictures of people's foodie Scran. Which I don't even know. Why do they call it Scran in the first place? That's one thing I never quite understand. But just like mushed up peas on French fries being like a thing that people love to eat. I'm like, all right, what's happening here? We need to reconsider our options. We don't need to eat like we're hiding from being air raided over and over again. Oh, new route. Ooh, the trumpet man's going off. Let him sing. Oh, actually, I do kind of want to catch a Wingull. So let's... Actually, no. I said I wouldn't do these encounters to try and find any. So I feel like that's kind of cheating to just grab that. So I'm just going to run around another grass regular. Am I shooting myself in the foot a little bit? Yes. Whatever. But we can catch a Wumpy. You're level 2. I should buy some more Pokeballs, actually. I'm just going to catch him. I think we'll not worry about training him up because he's not going to be helpful in the rock gym whatsoever. If I could get like a flying type Pokemon somewhere, that'd be awesome. Perfect. What's better than this? Wow, 16 experience. Them adding experience gain to catching Pokemon is actually pretty nice because when chaining is a thing that you can do, but I can't remember if you needed to catch the Pokemon or what the deal was with it, but I will name you Wumpy. Where's the Y? There's the Y. Okay, but I'm really quick. I'm just going to go and buy some more balls really quick. When are we going to get the Sonic X Pokemon collaboration? When is Sonic going to get a good game? That's the real question that we should all be asking. It kind of shocks me that just consistently they've been dropping the ball. Although I suppose like Sonic X Shadow Generations, but even then that's just kind of like the same formula. Like I feel like they need to do something new. And like the kart racer game does not seem to be it. Just give me like, I know everyone's like, give me Sonic Adventure 3, but I'm imagining, I bet Sonic Adventure 3 would be kind of sick. But maybe if it isn't super polished, it loses the charm and ends up kind of sucking. Who knows? Because it's all about hype moments and aura. That's what all the kids want these days. I'm one of those kids. But I got no hype moments or aura this week because both Sakamoto Days and Don were on break this week. Couldn't be worse than that. We did get new Chainsaw Man, though. And Chainsaw Man's always good. I'll always be a Chainsaw Man believer. Oh. Audio's getting weird. I suppose, like, in the line of, like, food that's, like, trashy but good, I feel like there's so many options of the same thing, but with, like, drinks. Because there's so many, like, weird soft drinks and stuff like that out there. Oh, this is, like, kind of bad. I don't know if I actually KO here. How is your defense? Okay, one sec. I gotta shop around here and double check to see defense-wise. Someone might need to take the hit. I might send in the nut for this. Actually, no. Scrimp, you should be able to take this, surely, right? This, I might just have completely... He used Bide, and I just wasn't thinking. This might be terrible. Oh, never mind. That was... We're good. Pooch is named Rhonda because it was the first thing that came to mind. So I was like, we'll name you Rhonda. No other big thinking or anything about that. It's just Rhonda because of the way it is. What does Bide do? Bide makes it so that you can't use any other attacks. But every time you take damage, you build up a little bit of damage and return it back. But it's not like counter where it doubles the damage that you've done back. It's kind of weird. It's like up there with Rage and being probably one of the worst moves that you could ever use. Because you're trapped into using the move, and you could simply just use setup moves instead, and then Bide does no damage if you don't do any damage to them, so you just get free time to do whatever you want. And with Rage, you can continue to hit it, but I think it used to be, I think, only physical moves bumped Rage up. But I think it's all attacks now at least give you, like, the damage up. But even then, it's so, like... It's, what, 4... It's, like, really low. I think it starts at, what, like, 20 base power or something like that. And then you have to, like, work your way up. Because just using Tackle on every single turn, I think, nets out to be slightly higher damage for most of the way through, unless you're hitting, like, 5 or 6 times. But I don't know the math. I'm just doing this up in my head, and I'm making this up. I'm not an expert. Or am I? Depends on who you ask. I could be if I wanted to be. Could have gone pro, you know. college ball, something, something. Now, this guy's probably going to have, like, 6 Magikarps, right? He's a fisherman. Oh, just kidding. He's not. Mr. Briny lives in that little cottage there beside the sea. He was once an amazing sailor who never feared the sea, however stormy. Wow. Used to. No longer does. Oh, my pretty Picos are full of energy as usual. Good for you. I don't know if you should be saying that to a small child. My Pico is full. Me as an active rage user in my Nuzlocke, listen, if it's a... Dunsparce doesn't have a lot of moves, so sometimes it works. I'll give you out. Sure, take one of them. Thank you. Boy, take this potion. Now give me $500. That's it? I got nothing for this. This kid will remember this in the future. Also, surprisingly, we haven't gotten a new pickup in a long time. Okay, well, we can keep fighting these trainers. I think we're, yeah, where are all these trainers at? There's so many guys here. Dunsparce Steelix, I'm so sorry. Although I suppose I wouldn't expect a whole lot out of Steelix. He is not very good for attacking. Because I think base Onix has the same... No, I think base Onix has less attack than, like, a Weedle or something. I remember Onix's base attack stat being, like, obscenely low. But he's really fast. It's weird to me that Steelix is an eel. I'm like, he's like a steel snake, but he's an eel, and I don't like that. Oh, you're level 8. Okay, maybe I gotta do a little bit more grinding here. Well, we'll see. I mean, our damage is, like, pretty not terrible. Okay, so you're hitting me for about 7. And then if I swap over, I can swap over to Nut here and probably go for a Bide. Because it seems like that's all he's really gonna do, and I should be able to survive a couple hits here. And we'll see how much Bide does, because... We'll just hold this out. He's getting mad. He's toasting. Unless it just doesn't attack me. Oh, I'm getting mad. Watch this. Watch how much damage I'm gonna bust. There we go. Okay, that was actually more than I expected. So never, just kidding. I was talking smack on it, but that actually worked out okay. Ooh, see, not mad because he learned that he still has to go to school tomorrow. Oh, he learned growth. Samba grew. Sand attack. All right, rich boy, give me your money. Yeah, $960. I love that stupid, oh, he mad because blank, like, meme format's so good. I do want to go heal, though. I think we should probably try and get our Pokemon up, like, another level or 2. I want to try and get our Pokemon to, like, level 7, 8. Probably 8. I mean, that was just a regular rich boy, but we're going to go into the forest and we'll be able to catch a new Pokemon. So I should get them sort of up to that level. The grinding's only going to be really bad for a little bit here. Because all these Pokemon are great in their own ways, and I just haven't gotten to their strengths quite yet. That's why. They're all cute, though. And I do like that the little tracker at the bottom actually keeps track of the Pokemon nicknames and stuff that I gave them. I think that's adorable. I'm really happy with how the setup of everything actually worked out. Because I didn't really know how it was going to work, but it looks like it's all set, so that's really nice. Oh, he mad. He got caught straight slipping mustard onto face. They could never, ever catch me slipping straight mustard on the face, ever. Oh. Weird. Okay, we get a little audio stuff like every so often. I feel like it's happened specifically with little Wurmples, but not a huge deal. Oh, there we go. Okay. Wurmple. What if he was Wurmpole? Think about it. I've been seeing people are getting really, really mad on like the W place thing. I don't know if you guys know what W place is, but it was kind of, well, it was based on like the subreddit called Place that was like a kind of consistent April Fool's thing on Reddit, where you could place a pixel and people would just like make these things. except they moved that over to like the world map, so you can post pixel art on like the map, and everyone's getting mad that Deltarune fans are doing pixel art everywhere. It's like, okay, so. And then people are like trying to start these murals over top of Deltarune sprites, and they're like, man, Deltarune fans are ruining everything. But I think in the rules, you're not allowed to go over other people's art. And it's like, well, the Deltarune thing was there in the first place, so like, I don't know why you started trying to do this thing when this thing's already there. I don't know. I feel like there's... If your biggest complaint is, man, I can't do pixel art on W Place because the Deltarune fans are there, then I feel like that you're probably doing alright. There's probably not a whole lot of stuff you gotta be worrying about. And plus, surprisingly enough, this feels like the first, not controversy, but the first big argument for the Deltarune fan thing since the game new chapters came out 2 months ago, which is kind of crazy to think about. But the Deltarune fandom hasn't gotten insufferable yet. My biggest complaint with them is that they're always like, we got the proof that this thing is blank. And it's like, and then they show the proof and it's like theoretical. It's like, that's not what proof is. That's my biggest complaint. But I forever will always love it. And I feel smart and great being like, you know what? I will never consume Homestuck in my life. I'll go to my grave before I consume Homestuck. Don't care, didn't ask, plus no Homestuck. Did you see J.K. Rowling? Oh yeah, I did see that. It's so funny to me. The whole concept of it is cool, and then I have to think, you need to make an account on this place that you're realistically going to be drawing on your exact location or area that you live in. And I feel like people are giving way too much private info to... We don't even... Who made W Place? You're giving way too much, like, info to this random person. I feel like that's, like, slightly concerning to think about. Because you need to make an account and do all this other stuff to start doing it. I'm like, maybe we need to start taking school courses on internet safety again. And not posting screenshots exactly where we live. Because I remember taking or doing a lot of I don't know, is it commonplace even anymore? In elementary school, even I remember taking little course things on internet safety, and they'd be like, don't trust every single little thing that you read online because it might not be true. Because we'd be looking at articles and it's like, do cats dream? And then they'd be doing this whole thing about do they or do they not, and it's like, well, you can't trust all of the information online. I'm like, but I want to learn if cats dream, and I never got the answer to it. But I did learn today that apparently some cats can get dementia. It was on the news, and I got really, really sad, and I'm like, I don't want any cats to have dementia. That just makes me sad. Yeah, okay, the government, I forgot about the government of Canada, the don't trust everything you see on TV thing. I totally forgot about the TV part. House Hippo commercial was great. I was more disappointed in House Hippo's not being real. Yeah, those old government of Canada PSA things, like the one where it's speaking like French, of this like kid running down the street and the girls are chasing after him. That was peak TV. But I love House Hippos. We need a new age version of Government of Canada PSAs where they try and remake the same things, make them look just as bad, but like the same thing. I think people would think that's funny. They should make internet safety class because people age 40 plus, because the amount of... Oh, 100%. I feel like now, especially with social media stuff, it's more important than ever. The nice sort of... I wouldn't say this is a nice thing. Up here in Canada, you can't post like news article stuff on Facebook, because there was so much misinfo, and there was a lawsuit thing about it, so there's like, you can't do news links or something, which is like really inconvenient, but at the same time, like, man, the amount of fake stuff I saw that people were believing was ridiculous. So also, yo, what is poppin'? Welcome back, PokeCraft. There's some dude in town that's like 2 years younger than me that I went to high school with, that was like, just like, not a great person, and now he's like, I'm on Forbes 4040 because I sell cars. And he made like an AI photo of water slides in like a pool rec center thing. He's like, yeah, I just need to get the go ahead from the the airport to let me build this. And I'm like, okay, there's no shot you're gonna build something like that close to the airport and they're gonna let you. And there's no way you're like a 24-year-old kid that you're gonna build that. And he's like, yeah, it's gonna happen. It's totally real. Here's the mock-up for it. And I'm like, man, people are just stupid and believing stuff. I feel like I'm being a hater today. I'm just talking about stuff that, like, I'm hating on stuff all the time. Talking about Pokemon and things like that. But it's just, I'm thinking of stuff that I've seen recently that I'm like, wow, this is, like, dumb. But I'm just so over giving the pass for any AI-related stuff. It's so stupid. There's, like, a barber shop in town that only posts, like, AI photos. And I'm like, well, I'm never good. If I ever needed to go get my hair done, it wouldn't be for you because you're using AI pictures. And, like, you could just simply take a picture of your shop and be like, here's where I work. You can come get a haircut. But they're doing AI stuff. I'm like, it's so stupid. And, yeah, the photo was, like, so AI. The water slides don't make any sense. Like, one of them cuts off midway through. But, like, if you're gonna, like, at least fake and try and be serious that you could do something, you could at least come up with, like, a crappy hand-drawn looking kind of... You have Sky Attack? Oh, no. What was that? Okay. You could come up with, like, a fake, crappy hand-drawn thing that looks bad, and I'd be like... Okay, you at least have, like, an idea of, like, a blueprinty thing that you're going with, you know? Yeah, it's man-made horrors. It sucks because these are horrors and they are in my comprehension. If they were the horrors beyond my comprehension, I wouldn't even know what I'm looking at, so I wouldn't even be scared. Maybe I should just be really stupid and then just get scared of everything because it's stuff that I can't comprehend. Like 9 plus 10. I'm too scared to think of what the answer could possibly be. But yeah, AI stuff is so annoying. Like, I have zero tolerance with it. And I, like, I need to just start, like, calling stuff out and just, like, not care. Because, like, you know better. You should know better. It's just, it's dumb. Well, I don't see too much for, like, local places doing it. But, like, so I've been seeing a lot of very obvious, like, AI art stuff on Spotify. And I just won't listen to the song. Because nothing would be more disappointing than listening to a song and having it be good, and then them using AI on the cover. Just use, like, MS Paint. I simply do not care. I'd be more intrigued by, like, a crappy drawn MS Paint thing because I would think it's funny. And be like, you know what? You tried. And that's good enough. But yeah, go-karts, like, going into the pool. Just none of it making sense. It's so stupid. And it's, like, out of any place that you could get a, like... permit to build on land, there's just, I feel like there's no shot you're gonna be able to build it that close to the airport. I just don't think that, I feel like airports are probably some of the most strict things for letting people build nearby them, you know? It wouldn't happen. I'll be a hater. So I'm allowed to hate on rational stuff. If you're a hater on stuff for, like, stupid reasons, for, like, dumb stuff, I'm like, you're putting too much energy into this. But I'll hate on it. I wonder if I could actually find it. The stupid post. It's always the people that have, like, the Bible quote stuff as, like, their bio. It's like, alright, come on, dude. But on another note, okay. Oh my gosh, they posted about it 6 hours ago. They're calling it Forge. Okay, I'm gonna read this out because I found a post about it that's new. It isn't just a building, it's a movement, built for athletes, families, and our community. It's where world-class training meets family-first fun. A place where kids grow up with opportunity, where professionals sharpen their craft, and where our city becomes a destination, not just a stop on the map. It's like a water park! What do you mean? It's not that serious. This isn't talk, this is action. Safe, high level, built for everyone. What do you mean? It's like a water park place. What do you mean professionals are going to sharpen their craft? Do we have, like, pro water sliders? Privately owned, publicly accessible, like, you're going out by the airport. No transit goes out by the airport. You gotta, like, drive over there. It's, like, the least accessible place in town. And then for their ad, they used a fake picture of a fake bottle of Captain Morgan's of him standing on top of the fake It's layered. It's an AI image of a fake bottle of Captain Morgan's bottle where Captain Morgan is standing on the AI picture of the AI water park that he made. I get, like, it's so layered now. It's so funny. Holy. Oh my gosh. Who knows? Maybe that was. Oh, do you know what? I bet it was written by AI. Like, it definitely for sure was. Wait, what level are we at? Okay, I want to get these guys up. Ronda and Samba, I'm going to get to level 9, and then we'll move on to the next area. Well, on the plus side, at least, like, doing this is just very easy to just hang out and chat. Because I don't have to think about anything that's going on in the game. Personal weakness is animals doing the hide-allow dance, but yeah. It's like, yeah, I'll see the stupid AI stuff and I'll giggle because I'm like, yeah, that's funny and stupid. But then I'm like, man, so much energy went into making this. I'm like, I can't feel good about it. Back in the, like, a year or two ago, when the AI art was, like, on DALL-E, and they didn't have, like, the public access of, like, a database material to, like, look into. So it was, like, pre-2000 stuff that they would take it from. So, like, the Will Smith eating spaghetti, and it was just, like, a horrible abomination. That was really funny. Or you type in, like, wet slopping beast in the kitchen, and it would just be, like, actual horrors beyond comprehension because none of it made any sense whatsoever. Those were the times that I thought they were funny. Because I thought it was just a joke back then, and now it's a serious thing. I'm like, this is dumb. This is goofy. It takes, yeah, sure, it takes energy to do art and stuff, but like, man, maybe art just isn't for everybody. You know? It takes time, but it's very satisfying when you get to do it. When you can think of the thing in your mind and put that thing on paper, what's better than this? And it's not guys being dudes. Again, they're gonna call it Forge. Ugh. The picture is like, yeah, it's like go-karts and water slides, and it looks like it's attached to like, oh, whoops. It looks like it's attached to a sports bar. Like, it's so stupid. And everyone in the comments was like, wow, this is so cool. And I want to comment so badly on it and be like, this is the stupidest thing of all time. But it's just not worth the energy, you know? So, I don't know. They hated him because he told the truth. AR should be more controlled and made more obvious for... Yeah, exactly, it should be. Oh, crap, I gotta worry about poison. Because... I mean, Paramount is starting to get on, like, putting disclaimers in their movies where it's like, this stuff cannot be used to train, because then I think they can try and get grounds for, like, a lawsuit or something like that, but I don't even know. Copyright stuff hasn't come up fast enough to get to the point where we could even consider it, because I don't even know how you can prove things like that. That's crazy. But on a better note, of something more positive, on the topic of, like, actual art, movies seem like they've been doing pretty good lately, which is really, really nice. I'm surprised Fantastic Four's numbers weren't as good as I expected, but I heard Weapons is really good. I really want to see that new Jordan Peele movie, and that looks really, really good. I love movies. Movies at least will always be good. Hopefully. You know what? Maybe there will be a time where every movie's bad. What if every movie was bad? But that'll never be the case. I will eat slop. I will consume movie slop sometimes. You always gotta have like a guilty pleasure of a movie where it's like, it's not good, but you watch it anyways and you love it. Because I feel like if you don't have like a weird guilty pleasure kind of movie, it's like, or even not, I guess maybe not movie, because people don't watch as many movies as I do, and I forget that sometimes. Like, guilty pleasure like media, or like games or things like that, you know? I used to think, completely not understand the, like, defining of guilty pleasure. And I was like, my guilty pleasure game is Katamari, because I feel bad because I'm rolling up the humans and, like, they're throwing them into space and they're all dying, so I feel guilty about that. But the game is so fun, I don't really care. And then I found out that is not what the term guilty pleasure means whatsoever. But I'm like, you know what? Still love Katamari, though. Nothing will ever change that. Oh, Samba found something. Oops. Oh, we got a repel. Hey, that'll actually be kind of nice. Now, where was that? Bottom left? Yeah, it is. Oh, what is this? What Pokemon is this? Oh, I'm appearing in random Twitch streams to gather data on a specific thing. What is your favorite Ultra Beast? Oh! What is my favorite Ultra Beast? Here, one sec. I'm super bad with the names of Ultra Beasts, so give me 1 second to pull up the list. But welcome! Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Bone Zone. I hope you enjoy your stay and are having a lovely day. Ultra Beasts. Because I also need to remember what ones are actually considered Ultra Beasts or not. Okay, so there's no... I don't want... Not the Pokemon Wiki. The Pokemon Wiki sucks for any of their listing kind of stuff. Okay. Show me Ultra Beasts. Because off the top of my head, I'm like... I do like Buzzwole. Buzzwole is fun, but I don't think that's my favorite. Okay, I think Stack Attacka. The box arts aren't ultras and neither is Necrozma. Okay. I think Stack Attacka might be my favorite. It's so goofy. And, but, you know what? Something about it just works. But if you need, like, a top 3, I'd say Stack Attacka, Buzzwole, and then, Guzzlord are, like, my top 3s. I just always forget about Stack Attacka, because Guzzlord is just goofy and funny. I'm the first to say Stack Attacka? Really? People don't know peak when they see it. Stack Attack is where it's at, baby. Stack Attacka Nation. There's literally one of us. Hell yeah. Oh, Nageldiel or whatever? That's the... Oh yeah, is that... I suppose that is like an Ultra Beast, right? Oh, right. I gotta... You know, I'm just gonna use Bide and we're just gonna get this over with. Yeah, Stack Attack is great. They're just so silly. And then they made Knackle Stackle, which the names are confusing. But, I mean, all of the designs are, like, pretty good. Like, I'm looking at them right now, and they're all... Xurkitree is really cool. And I'm assuming it was on purpose that it was supposed to be kind of like Guzma, I'm assuming. But Xurkitree's up there, too. I mean, Pheromosa is obvious, and people really like... I mean, people probably like all of them. Blacephalon, like the little clown one. Wait, is the... Yeah, Blacephalon. Fire Ghost type. I wouldn't have been able to remember any of the typings for these guys. But Blacephalon is 5 people strong and is in the lead, currently tied with Pheromosa and Kartana. Okay, not too surprising. Because I would have expected Pheromosa... Actually, I'm surprised more people don't say Buzzwole. Maybe I'm the minority for liking weird-looking Pokemon. Actually, I know I am in the minority for that. Pheromosa doesn't surprise me. Kartana's really cool. And clown-based things, I feel like, automatically kind of win a popularity vote nowadays. In the year of 2025, people love clowns. Clowns don't scare me, but I'm just like, I don't quite like them either. Yeah, Fire Ghost, Rock Steel, Poison Dragon. Yeah, Naganadel. It's weird because Naganadel, however you pronounce that, doesn't even really feel as much of a Ultra Beast compared to some of the other ones. Because the design of the other ones feel, like, weirder than that. Because Poepole seems like a regular, like, almost could be a starter Pokemon if they had a weird poison starter. There's only 2 for Buzzwole, who's sharing with Celesteela. Oh, Celesteela is really neat. The fact that it's just like a giant spaceship is really, really cool. Bamboo spaceship, nonetheless. But they're all winners in my book. Sort of. Maybe like Nihilego is kind of like not as... Wait, Nihilego's rock poison? Really? Weird. I wonder if they'll ever come back with Ultra Beasts. I wouldn't be surprised if that's kind of a mostly one and done-ish thing. Because it feels like they opened the possibility of a lot more and then kind of never came around to it. Oh, sick. Okay, crit. All right, new area. That means... Okay, I think it's probably going to be a while before we even get another level up, so let's just go into the next area and see what we can catch. Maybe we can get something good. All right, Pelberg Woods. See if we can find something good. Like, a better bug type would be good. Or, like, poison, maybe? Okay, well, we can't catch the Zigzagoon, so that's off the table. We have the duplicate claws, so that's fine. I will just, like, fight this, though. Oh, it's featured in the anime too. Oh, it was. Okay, so maybe it's more popular for that. So I would imagine that it might have more votes, and since it's a cool dragon thing. That is true. It is like a pretty cool dragon. Man, we were getting our butt beat up by this guy. Okay, we'll throw in Samba. I can't not think of Matsuken Samba. I've been listening to that song so much. I don't know why or how I found it, but Matsuken Samba is it's a banger. I think it's by Matsuken Samba or whatever his name is, just Matsuken maybe. Give me Pokemon Legends Alola set around the time they took. Man, there's the fact that they're actually doing more with Pokemon Legends makes me really happy. I never finished Pokemon Legends Arceus, which I should. I really should finish Legends Arceus. I played it like 2 times and then just didn't pick it up for some reason because I'm lazy, I suppose. But being able to explore different Pokemon stories and stuff like that is absolutely, it was such a good like idea, which I really like. So I'm excited to eventually get around to ZA. I don't know when, but at some point I'll get around to playing it for sure. Oh, okay, so Naganadel has no votes currently. I would imagine people maybe just forget that it is an Ultra Beast. Maybe. But I mean, yeah, like box art stuff, like Necrozma and stuff not counting is good, because I feel like it's much easier to be like, oh, I recognize that one, so I'll just vote for the one that I recognize. I don't really have a good reason for liking Stakataka. I just think he's neat. It's like a bunch of little fellas put together. But I like playing with my blocks, Minecraft. Gen 7 was... Okay, wait, Gen 7 is Alola, even though there wasn't too many new Pokemon. I really liked Alola. But after Alola is when my, like of Pokemon kind of dropped off a bit, because I didn't like Sword and Shield, so... Yeah, well, we got a new Pokemon. We actually have a flying type, which is really, really nice for us. We'll name you Salami. My mom said I could be called Salami. And this actually probably isn't a bad place to train them up a little bit. But let's keep Scrimp out just for the time being. I do want to fight that guy. He's gonna have a bug type though, so we'll see. I mean, I like Stakataka because they look like bricks. They're bricks, but they got eyes. It feels like they could make... Oh, you know what? It reminds me a bit of... What's that guy's name in Super Mario 64 that you have to fight? Like the brick hand kind of guy? I can't remember what his name is for the life of me now. Because I just had it and it's completely gone over my head. I love Sun Moon, Ultra and Ultra Moon and Let's Go too. Didn't play Let's Go. But yeah, Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Moon are great. It is a totally fair criticism for the game starting off so slow, but everything past that I really liked. I thought it was really fun. It's one of the few... It was one of the few games I ever went to a midnight release for. And I thought that was really neat being able to go to a midnight release for that. And I have the guidebook with some like art and stuff in it. It's Olmec. Olmec's from I mean, I have like a brand of tequila that's like Olmeca, and it has like that face. But it's kind of similar to that. There's a Boston Kirby that has like that face too. What is his name? Is it Wham Bam Fist? Maybe, it might be. No, 64 hand boss. IROC. His name is IROC? What? Okay, but IROC reminds me of them slightly. The text criticism is valid by it is... Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I don't think it discounts it. It just makes the replay experience a little bit slower, which sucks because the beginning, I feel like a Pokemon, when you've done it before, is not super exciting. Because if you're doing like a Nuzlocke or something, man, the beginning would be really, really slow. But beyond that, really, really, really good music. Everything else about it is like, I really like, so... I think so what I'm planning on doing here is we can't get past level 14, which is okay, because we're still a little ways away. What I might do is hold off on leveling Talo and Wurmple until we get the experience share. And, like, which is probably just past the first gym. Because I feel like with the team that we have, we'll probably just clear the first gym pretty easy, you know? Oh, Olmec was the civilization. Oh, okay. I always just knew, like, Olmec was, like, the face. But I didn't know if that was necessarily, like, a thing. I knew it was sort of a real-life thing, but I trust civilization. Who is Wham Bam Fist? Is it Kirby? It might be Kirby. Okay, well, Samba's level 10. They're, like, leading the pack in levels now, which is crazy. We gotta start putting Rhonda back out front. Meanwhile, Nut is level 9. Nut has no capacity for almost anything. Poor Nut. Oops, that is the wrong place. Oh, regarding Pokemon, I went to... Oh, you went to an anime convention last Saturday. About 3 things that are all Pokemon. That's super exciting. Was there a lot of people, like, dressed up in cosplay and stuff? I'm always intrigued to see what, nowadays, because I feel like I don't keep up super well with super popular shows and stuff. So when I went to MomoCon last year, it was interesting to see what people would dress up as, because a lot of stuff I wouldn't recognize. But it's always great to see people in the spirit. What, Pokemon stuff did you get? Because I don't even know what Pokemon merch and things there are out there these days. When I was in Japan, I was just excited to be able to get plushies of some of my favorite Pokemon. Because most of my favorite Pokemon would be ones that you would not expect to see any merch of, because I don't think people really like Regirock or Regigigas nearly as much as I do, which is fair. I suppose that's okay, but I think we need more Regigigas lovers out there. I'm gonna Google Olmec and see. Yo, casket. Okay. Yeah, Olmeca tequila, and it's just that big head. But I'm not looking for the tequila. Listen, tequila's good and all, but I need to learn history here. The first major civilization in ancient Mesoamerica. Oh! They developed in the tropical lowlands of present-day Veracruz and Tabasco. Tabasco's a place? I didn't know that. The Olmec are known for their impressive art, including colossal stone heads and their influence on later Mesoamerican cultures. Oh, there you go. The stone head is super iconic, though. It's really neat. If I could just make a giant cool head, I'd do it. I'd make my own bust. And then I would bust. Maybe. Or would I? JK, unless... Okay, where does down here lead? Is this just like a little side thing? Okay, back on Route 104. You're no better than a thief if you try to steal someone else's Pokemon. You should only throw Pokeballs at wild Pokemon you encounter. Yeah, but what if I'm baiting out turns of, like, Bide or something like that? Because I feel like baiting things out is a good way of doing things, you know? Wait till this guy hears about Caesar salad. No. Next you're gonna tell me that someone hit the Twin Towers. I wouldn't believe you for a second on that one. Why would they even name the Caesar dressing after the man Caesar himself? That's my real question. And what was great was that they had the people who sung the German intros and even had a concert. Oh, that's okay. Now what they needed to do was I can't remember who when I was doing the anime tier list, which was I suppose it was about a year ago at this point. And the Naruto German opening. They should got the Naruto German opening people to start doing songs. I'm kind of surprised they don't do localized intros for stuff anymore, but I guess it probably would take a lot of effort. And if stuff isn't as popular, like airing on TV and you can skip the intro, then I suppose it would make sense for that. There we go, level 9. Oh, I also need to put in that I caught a Talo in this route. Hey, you're a nerd-looking guy. You some kind of nerd-looking guy?
Not a one to be found. Oh, have you seen any Pokemon called Thrumathy around here? I really love that Pokemon.
You know what? I also really like Shroomish. Okay, Route 104. I was gonna ambush you, but had to dawdle in Petalburg Woods. Forever, didn't you? I got sick of waiting, so here I am. You, Devon researcher. Hand over those papers.
Aye! I'm a Pokemon trainer, aren't you? You gotta help me, please.
Huh? What do you think you're doing? What, you're gonna protect him? No one across Team Magma gets any mercy. Not even a kid. Come and battle me. Yo! Oh my gosh, he was hitting like a Common Rider pose there. Ooh, Poochyena. I love Team Magma. Team Magma's like grunt designs are way cooler than Team Aqua's, but Archie is so much cooler in every way compared to Maxie. Especially in the remakes. Maxie is so cool. Okay, I'm gonna go for the double sand attack because I don't think he can one-hit KO me. Oh, we're speed tied. Okay, so accuracy lowering stuff is probably for the best here. I'm gonna go throw out Scrimp now. And see if we can deal with this guy a little bit better. Level-wise, I'm actually a little bit surprised that we're like on par. Okay. Oh, that was a crit. I was like, oh my gosh. Yeah, we'll just go for Absorb. Should be able to like out-sustain this guy if he misses a couple times. I got a 3D printed Gengar themed Pokeball for Switch games, fan art of Shiny Rayquaza, and like a page reminder. I don't know what it's called. It's put in. Oh, like it's a bookmark. With Hoenn starters. Oh, that's really good. Always supporting little artists and stuff like that. Hell yeah. I usually never spend too much money at like artist alleys or like local kind of stuff like that because there's not a lot of stuff that I'm particularly looking for. Tailo, there we go. Okay. Oh wait, no, what did we get on Route 104? Okay, this guy's just gonna keep doing that. What did we get on Route... Oh, we got a Wurmple, that's it. I forgot to put Wurmple in. Okay, do not one-shot me, please. Okay, you didn't one-shot me, but that was a little bit scary. I'm gonna go for a quick attack. And then Petalburg Woods, we found Tailo. Good. Okay. So we're doing pretty good. And Rhonda gets a little bit. Okay, you just had the one Pokemon. That was level 9. That was a little bit scary because he... Man, double sand attack, no miss. You got some nerve metal with Team Magma. Come on and battle me again. I wish I could say that, but I'm out of Pokemon. And hey, we have Team Magma also after something in Rustboro. I'll let you go for today. Get out of here, nerd.
Oh, that was awfully close. Thanks to you didn't rob me of my important papers. I know, I'll give you this as my thanks.
Oh, we get the experience share right now.
The experience share is a super high-tech device. I had to train every fiber of my brain and body to develop this device. Turn the switch on and battle experience will be shared by all party Pokemon. Please give it a try. And with this, I'll restore your Pokemon's health in another technical advance that I'm proud of.
He will never tell us what the technology is, but it's advanced.
Did that Team Magma thug say they were after something in Rustboro too? Uh-oh, it's a crisis. I can't be wasting time.
Okay, well, I probably wasted a lot more time than I needed to by grinding for all of these little guys, but you know what? That's totally fine. Have the experience share now is super, super nice. I'm just gonna have that turned on. Oh, it's okay. I'm gonna register, or whoops. Okay, register. Yeah. And then I don't remember, what's the button to turn it off? I don't remember what the, oh, okay. What is my register button? Okay, well, I'll just mess around with this a little bit. But yeah, 55 euros ain't too bad. I'm trying to think of the, whoops. I'm trying to think of the conversion. Oh, do I have like, oh, I might have 2 buttons bound to like the same thing. I might need to change that later, but that's okay. So what I'm thinking we'll do for today is, I want to try and beat the first gym. Now that we're at least to this point, if I can beat the first gym, that's good because we'll have the experience share and we're kind of set for furthering. But I'm enjoying this. Feels good to just play Pokemon regular and not have to like be min-maxing. I was hitting the Y button, but it was weirdly enough that like when I was hitting the Y button, it was the same button as sprint, so I think I must have accidentally bound them for the same thing. Because I don't know what else the, Oh, okay, that was a lot of damage. I forgot Leech Life is, like, super strong in this generation. So I'm just gonna go for Peck, because then he won't be able to super effective on me. We're, like, a lot of levels down, but I think we should be able to. Oh, 55 is about 110. Ooh, okay, that's more money than I expected, but hey, worth it. Leech Life, Leech D's. Yeah, because Sprint's on B for me, so it must be doubled up, but I'll just fix it later. I'm not going to have to, like, turn the thing on and off very much anyways, so it'll only matter when I get to my bike, which we love biking. We love to bike on Pokemon. No, we'll just keep mashing the peck button, then we'll get some extra experience. Come on, no more Leech Life. Ain't no more of that. No, nothing more, Nincada. Little cicada-looking fella. He's actually pretty cute, I have to say, Nincada is. Alright, slowest battle of all time. But hey, no deaths quite yet. I was confident. I'm like, you know what? I don't need a death counter. We're gonna have 0 deaths. I don't need none of that. Because in the Pokey thing, I probably will end up putting that up when we eventually get one. Woo! Wow, 1 full level up for that. Almost 2. Wow, okay. Oh, congratulations, Wumpy. You got to level 3. Big ups to Wumpy. Big ups. Okay. I'm not gonna put Scrimp out front. Just because I'm a little bit worried about them getting a lot of solo experience and just, like, getting a bunch of these fights and getting too much and getting over the level. Because, what, it's level 14 that we're aiming for, and we still have to get through. I'm gonna fight one more guy in here just because. Oh, actually, no, there's trainers up ahead, so we'll do this first. Ooh, ominous music. Girl Team Magma. This is Petalburg Recon Team checking in. I'm afraid I have to begin with an apology, Miss Courtney. It's not good news. The mission is a no-go. A little something cropped up and got in the way. Roger that. Got it? Will do. I'll continue investigating that energy we detected. Oh, the energy. Phew. But that kid sure had some promise as a trainer, I'd say. Oh, yeah? Well, I'm an expert. I'm a pro. I'm a child, but I'm really good at what I do, which is Pokemon. And shaking berries. I still don't know the ruling on Oran berries, so I'm just gonna, or like healing berries, so I'm just gonna hold off on equipping held stuff until I look a little bit more into it. Or actually, I suppose I can look into it right now and not question it. Time to check the Nuzlocke University. I'm taking a course. Oh, and I should save. We made, like, oh, this is a new route also. Okay, let's get the Whalmer Pail first. But hey, spending money, if it's on things that make you happy, it's worth it. Gravy, that's a nice name. Gravy, would you like to learn about berries? Sure. Berries grow on trees. Loamy, soft and loamy soil. I am loam-pilled, mulch maxing. Did you give me anything? No? There we go, the Whalmer, I love. The Whalmer Pail is so cute. While berry plants are growing, water them with the Whalmer Pail. Oh, another thing. If you don't pick berries, okay, they'll drop on the ground and sprout again. Oh, okay. Well, I believe that... So this is Route 104. This is not a new route. It's not a new route, so we can't catch a new Pokemon here. This is a continuation of the route before the, Petalburg Woods, because that was also 104, which seems a little bit weird. We must have been fated to meet. May I ask you for a battle? Well, you're not really giving me an option here. The Palmer, but I gotta clarify what Pokemon it is. I could be confused. The children, they might not be smart enough to understand. Now, Zigzagoon. Ooh, Zigzagoon battle. Okay. I'm gooning. I'm actually not legally on stream, I'm not. Yeah, tail whip, that's okay. Okay, give me one more. Beat you up. I haven't even actually looked at the things for my other Pokemon, but I'm not really concerned with our Pokemon levels at the moment, because Trico is just gonna completely blaze through the entire gym. Oh, finally, we got a better move. Okay. Good job, Nut. Hell yeah. Ooh, so many level ups. Oh, like the entire team got a level up from that battle. Thank you. Thank you, Pokemon Trainer. Thank you very much. More encounters. Oh, and we have a double battle coming up too, I believe. I'm trying not to look at any of the trainers encounters, because I feel like going into a trainer encounter blind is a little bit more. Oh, yo, there he is. Oh, I love Lotad. Oh, he's so cute. He has nothing going on behind those eyes. I would love a little, like, Lotad umbrella or something. Oh, like a little Lotad dish. I know realistically it'd probably suck because the center of gravity being slightly higher up, it would make it so if you had anything on it, it would fall over. But it's so cute. Oh, alright, Wumpy. I'm curious to see what... actually, we'll keep Samba out. I'm curious about if Wumpy will be a Silcoon or a Cascoon. Oh, yeah, like a little salsa dish. Oh, or even like a soy sauce tray or something like that would be so cute. And if you flip Shroomish upside down, it makes it look like he has really angry eyebrows. I love it. And I don't think there's any grass patches in Rustboro City. Not that at least I can remember. Oh my gosh, I'm getting beat up by this little guy. Stop it. Uh-oh, okay, Leech Seed is bad. I don't think I'll be able to KO him next turn. So let's swap out. Yeah, I'm gonna play this safe. Let's go back, let's go into... Actually, Wumpy's not a bad choice here. I think Shroomish is at least... It can't... Oh no, it probably can hit us with a Leech Seed, but I think we can survive. Worst case, I swap back out again. Stun Spore, okay. I just want to see how much Poison Sting does. Okay, that did less than half. Okay, let me go for one more. Okay. Wow, that did nothing. Okay, well, we're just gonna swap over to Scrimp then. And we'll just deal with him that way. I need to heal a Pokemon pretty badly. Every so often when I'm doing the talking and my guy does the blink animation where he puts his little hands up. He's so happy. I love him. I kind of like that the resolution on him, he's all like kind of pixely because he's from an N64 game, but he's cute nonetheless. I'm happy with him. Good job, Wumpy. Oh, and Salami, baby. So far, we got nothing going wrong for us so far. The icon for Salami in the corner there looks really funny though, because it makes him look like he's like side-eyeing me because I'm saying something wrong. He's like, dude, you can't say that, stop. But the Troze icons were, there were so many different options and just full sprites weren't looking quite good. I think having them, I feel like having the icons be just the little baby things in Troze, which I think is just Pokemon Bejeweled, as far as I remember. I never actually played it. I think it's really cute. Okay, so Absorb's gonna be neutral on Lotad, and we'll just hit Bide on... I don't even know who Bide is supposed to hit, but we'll just go for it anyways. Pokemon is just a straight... True. All these angry little Pokemon are trying to get us. We'll just pop in a Nerve Toxin. Hopefully you're having a lovely day. Or I guess, I'm trying to think of, like, time zone change and what the time might be. But in my head, can't think of that right now. Oh, yes, was Pokemon Shuffle the, like, Bejeweled one? What was Troze then? I just remember the commercial being like, Pokemon Montrose. 4 in a row, and you're good to go. Pokemon Trose. Because when the DS launched, it was one of the original ones. It was... Because it wasn't like Tetris. Okay, well, nobody was attacking either of the nuts, so they're just fighting each other. And I can't even really tell what... It's just, I guess you make 4 in a row. And I suppose you're good to go, but that doesn't really help with what I'm trying to figure out what the gameplay is. Not just keep going for Bide. It's not going to end up doing anything, but I just don't want to swap to somebody else just in case. Yeah, keep getting mad. Get super angry. Okay, Lotad down. Doing alright. Oh, a county fair to go to today. Oh, that's exciting. Isn't it? It's like a sort of... Oh, headbutt. That's what I want to learn. It's a winter time where you're from, right? I'm only thinking of Canada right now. So I've got 4 in a row, so you're good to go with straight bars. It could be really, really cool when you're not thinking about it being Pokemon related. It's like, yeah, oh, that was so sick. Where'd you get that from? I got it from a Pokemon commercial. Hell yeah. Straight sauce. Oh, 11 degrees Celsius. Okay. Today up here, we're actually like been hitting a bit of a warm patch lately. So today it's my phone says it's 31 degrees Celsius right now. So I'm inside playing Pokemon instead. But realistically, I do want to get outside and at least get some of the nice sun. This is going to be a long fight because we're just going to be sitting here just doing the same stuff until we can get the C dot low enough so I'm not dying to Bide. The Bide in Blast. What does the term bide mean? Like you bide your time. Remain or stay somewhere. Oh, you know what? That makes sense. It's a pretty neutral day today. I don't know. It's pretty hot. We're supposed to be like, I mean, 31. We've had a pretty like regular summer. We haven't hit the days of it going like 40 something degrees. So. Which has been nice. Just a iconic moment of like COVID was 2020. Yeah, I think it was 2020 where it was the hottest day on record for here and it hit like 42 Celsius and the power went out of my house. So it was like, oh boy. But yeah, 31's pretty hot. Get in a warm patch, 5 Celsius. I live in a semi-arid desert, so it like our winters can get to like minus 20 or 30 with wind chill. And then our summers can get pretty hot. So we kind of hit both of the extremes. It's kind of strange. Yeah, neutral for our summer. Yeah. Bide your time means your time's like multiple genders. There you go. There we go. Okay, now I think I got one more. That was 6 Leers. But I was not looking to see if that guy used Bide. So I'm just going to wait one or two more turns out and we'll just see. Okay, he just unleashed it, so we're good. Now we can start popping off. I want little earrings. I don't wear earrings, but imagine how cute little C-dot earrings would be. Just like little by your ear. They're so small and cute. There we go. We one-shot him. Longest battle against the C-dot of all time. We're getting like no experience for it either. Okay. Man, please, I need you to get like some move. Get like Absorb or something. Salami's getting levels though. Salami got Quick Attack. Okay. Alright, Gina and Mia. Oh, the little twins are so cute. I forgot how nice the character portraits look in this game for this generation. They're really nice. Okay, no more trainers. Now we're in Rustboro Town, so I can actually heal up. And we can grab one new Pokemon for this route. I'm going to hold off on catching anything new for the time being, because I just want to... Oh, actually, no, I think we have to go to the new route to grind up a little bit, but... We only have the option to get, like, 2 more level ups. And we're probably going to hit that in the gym. It's really big here, isn't it? Little Root can't even compare. Rustboro is really nice. Oh, I guess, this is an example of Muzak, like M-U-Z-A-K. It's kind of elevator-y sounding. It's roughly like this. Oh, and Gravy, have you heard? There's a Pokemon gym here, too. Wow, a gym. We could teach Bullet Seed to Nut, but I don't think we have any TMs yet. Once I catch a couple more Pokemon, I'll be sure to take it on with my team. See you later.
Yeah, smell you later.
We haven't really had any close calls yet, so let's move some things around after we heal up really quick. Because we're going to learn, or we'll have the TM for Rock Tomb from this gym, and since we're beyond Gen 4, we get unlimited use for the TMs, I believe, which was such a good quality of life change. It was so dumb. If you wanted to get Earthquake, you had to like do post-game of a game 2 times over just to hopefully get it, and it's kind of stinky. Take. Okay. Let's throw Salami out here. And I think when we get to like level 13 is I'll probably need to take it off. But I don't really need too much more experience for a lot of my party members. Don't you get Bullet Seed around here? Maybe? I'm just gonna... What's in the Pokemart? Because you only... Yeah, I don't need any of this stuff. Nah, I don't have anything you need. It's probably in one of the buildings. I remember it, like walking into one of these buildings, how you get like fly or something at some point, so we can walk around for some people. Okay, I'm gonna go raid your upstairs real quick. What's up? What's hard? Do you even have to ask? Planning meals every day. It's hard to come up with different ideas day after day. You know what? I agree. Yeah, that's true. I think it was the dude near the flower shop. Oh, it was probably the little kid. Okay, let me go check. Because I want to go back down that route anyways, so. And I do need to fight the fisherman. Man of Fisher. I fought you. Little kid, here you go. What's up? I like to shout my lungs out. Feels so good. You can have this, so you try it out. Use it on a Pokemon to learn a move. Oh, there you go. Oh, Echoed Voice. Probably, you know what? I bet it was Bullet Seed in Gen 3, because I don't think Echoed Voice actually existed yet. And it's nobody in here, because I talked to everybody in here. So, feels strange that we didn't have anything. But let's see. Who can learn Echo Voice? Because isn't that like a really good move? Oh, it's 40. Never mind. I mean, okay, so we have Headbutt. I suppose we can teach this to Talo? Because if we're going to go for a normal move, that's the better choice. Headbutt is just the better move on Zigzagoon, I'm pretty sure. Which is... It's weird that they took it out, because I feel like we've had a lot of grass potential Pokemon. Like, I think we probably could have caught a Shroomish. Could have caught a C-Dot grass starter Pokemon. It's a little weird to me that they took that out when you realistically might have a grass-type Pokemon at this point. And there's a Wurmple. Okay, well, let's go fight the Fisherman. Check out the new route, and then I think we'll do the gym. Oh. But having the experience share now, I think, is going to make the rest of this a lot nicer to deal with. Unless... No, that's an X attack. Okay. Because grinding isn't going to be too bad, and I feel like we're pretty good just not having to worry about grinding. Not having to, like... Not playing a game blind feels weird, because I don't necessarily feel like I need to be talking about what I'm going to be doing or my thoughts, because it's Pokemon, you know? Like, I'm fighting the Pokemon, I'm doing the thing. There's not a whole lot to discuss about that, so I just need to find more topics to just ramble on about, which I do that anyways. Alright, 6 Magikarps. We'll just hit... Oh, this is probably great Echoed Voice. Because if we're just going to use this, like, repeatedly, then... Yeah, you keep splashing. Okay, wait, why did that give us so much experience? Oh, Fisherman Ivan. Alright, more fish. I love a carp. Yeah, Echoed Voice, keep one tapping. Perfect, level 10. We're gonna start getting some Evos relatively soon. Another Magikarp, bring out another one. Ooh. I wonder what Echoed Voice caps out at. Because that was doing pretty good damage. And giving us, like, pretty solid experience, too. I thought it wasn't too bad if I made to say so, but I guess not. Blah. You have 3 Magikarps. Oh! Oh! Evo time! Evo time! Alright, Cascoon or Silcoon? I'm more of a Dustox enjoyer personally. It is a Silcoon! Silcoon's just fine too. Wow. And we got Harden! Wow. Congratulations, Wumpy. You're no longer Wumpy, you're a silly. Oh. If you see berries growing in soft soil, please feel free to take them. Oh, we got a Chesto berry. Okay. I'm saying that with my full Chesto. The Carps were magical. They gave enough experience where I can appreciate them, but it's more of just like filler time. Oh boy, I sure love filling the time. One berry has 4 berries. Okay, now maybe I can read the Nuzlocke thing so I can see. Because if we're doing, okay, what's Wedlock? Oh, okay, Wonderlock, Apple Lock, Gift Lock. Oh my gosh, there is so many. Chess Lock, Zombie Lock, Loser Lock, Ball Lock. Some people are into Ball Lock, I suppose. Star Lock, Sleep Lock, Task Lock, Draft Lock. What? There are so many! Tag Lock, Route Lock. And, okay, where's my hardcore? Show me menu. Nuzlocke variants. Is it just... Okay, well, okay, I'll just go to Nuzlocke rules. Okay. Hardcore Nuzlocke rules. Hardcore Nuzlocke variant. Here we go. Player may not use items in battle. Pokemon may hold items, but... Oh, okay. There. Answered my question. It was literally the top line. Okay. Additionally, while not one of the 2 main rules, it's generally accepted that set mode should be used for hardcore Nuzlocke. Okay. Okay. Well, that's okay. That's totally fine. Now, we could go challenge the gym right now. Oh, what the heck? We could go challenge the gym right now, but I think this is a route that we can... So this is route 115. Is there any grass here? Two Pokemon we might be able to catch? Or I think this is a fishing zone. Yeah, I think this is a fishing zone. Wow, when you have 3D, you get... Look at all these hills. Wow. Hills and Trumpet. Now, I don't know how hidden items work in the 3D zone now. Oh. Time-saving tunnel nearing completion. That's what it says on the sign, but there's also a big X splashed across it in red paint. That could mean anything. Anything. Okay, Route 116. Here we go. This is where we can fight a couple trainers and see, Whismur! Alright, looks like that's gonna be our catch. So we are pretty set on normal types, which is... Eh? Okay, there we go. But hey, on the plus side, if we need one, Whismur going to, like, explode is relatively okay for being tanky, and, like, some of the normal moves are pretty good. I'm just trying to think of, it's the other voice move. It has, like, 90 base power, and that's a really good one. I think it's, like, almost a signature move. Okay, Whismur's data. 36 pounds. That's a lot heavier than I would have expected. I'm gonna call him Pue.
Play. Play.
Cool, so Whismur goes into the box. Whismur will be a backup because as far as normal Pokemon go, if we can just hold on to Zigzagoon, they'll be totally fine, I'm sure. And if we can beat some of these bug guys, that should put us at an okay level before I maybe need to turn off the experience share, because I'm getting a little bit concerned level-wise, but I think we should be fine. Alright, Wurmple. I'm about to Dermple. Spitting hot Burnple. Mars. Okay. Okay, Nut's level 12. Rhonda's level 11. Ninkata, keep going. Because I think we've done enough where these trainers will get us close enough level-wise. And then I'll have to probably turn off... Actually, I bet we could go in beforehand. Because we're going to get close fighting the gym trainers inside the gym with experience share on. But I'm just like, I'm a little... Oh, Mega Drain. Perfect. Okay. I'm a little bit concerned for Scrimp that I might do gym leaders. Pound is just like worse than Quick Attack, right? Yeah, it is. Okay. I'm going to keep Absorb and Mega Drain. It's nice to have the two. I think we should go put him away for right now so we're not getting him over leveled. Because I'm not going to be using the other two guys very much in the gym. Because if it's strictly Rock, and I think Roxanne, her ace is a Nose Pass? Roxanne, put on the red light. Roxanne, rocks. Alright, level 12. You know, I think we run it for the gym. I think we just run it straight for the gym right now. Because we'll fight these trainers. That's a Skitty. Huh. I guess we could have got a Skitty. I think those are the lower encounter rates, but... C-Dot is going to be, unfortunately, useless for us because he has no attacking moves. And Bide is so not going to be good. He can wall things, though. If we just, like, use Harden a whole bunch. We'll probably stick Oran Berries on, like, our entire party here because we have so many. But we don't need to, if we can't heal in battle, healing outside of battle is totally fine. So, let's see, how close are you to leveling up? Over Guru, okay, 291. Let me think how I want to do this. I think, actually, we're going to put Scrimp in the box for right now so he doesn't get more experience from these trainers. I'm okay with the rest of the members getting experience, but might be for the best if he doesn't. And then we can pull out Whismur just as an extra Pokemon if we maybe need to sack something. They're level 7, they can do something at least. And then we will set... Rhonda has Bite. And Dark type is going to be neutral on rocks, so we'll swap them. And plus we get stabbed, so I think Bite's going to be like pretty darn strong. Ooh. Ah. Cha. You taking on Pokemon Gym yet? Once you get a shiny badge in your hand, that's when you really start to feel like a trainer. Okay, well. Good progress. I didn't expect us to take like, I honestly thought we were going to get to the first gym in like an hour and a half, so this is a bit of a surprise. Hello. You must be a new challenger. I'm Roxanne, the Rustboro City Pokemon Gym Leader. I became a gym leader so that I may apply in battle all that I've learned at the Pokemon Trainer School. If you defeat me in a Pokemon battle, I'll present you with a gym badge as proof of your strength as a trainer. Please take up the challenge. I look forward to seeing you as a challenger. Until then, farewell. Oh man, I forgot how... This gym is so cool! They have, Lily, Kabutops, and a Scary Dragon. That is definitely not Aerodactyl. Man, this gym is awesome. Yo, how's it going? This is my friend. Would you like to become the champion? I'm no trainer, not me, but I can sure give you winning advice. That's settled then. We'll aim for the Pokemon Championship together. It's your job as a trainer to collect gym badges, am I right? But gym leaders aren't pushovers. And that's where I come in. I'm here to provide expert advice. Roxanne, the gym leader here, is the user of Rock-type Pokemon. The Rock-type is very durable, but it can't stand Water-types and Grass-type moves. Come see me afterwards if you beat the gym leader. Well, go for... Oh, he doesn't give you water. So they moved... Oh, that's so cool. It's just a little fossil museum. I love that. The original gym was just a little, like, lever kind of puzzle thing, but not like you pull the levers, you have to walk and they can only open a certain way. So this is a big, big plus. Okay. Now, I feel like I should be right about Bite being neutral. Yeah, okay, perfect. Perfect. 2. That's 1 down. Good. Nobody got some crazy experience for that. We're gonna just keep sticking this guy out. He's probably just gonna be the face of most of these fights. Or she is, sorry. Rhonda. Okay, 3-8 KO. Maybe I can get lucky with a flinch. Okay, no flinch, but 3-8 KO. Perfect. Perfect. Samba getting level 12? Someone wants to learn the move Baby Doll Eyes. Baby. Which lowers its attack set. Oh, okay, well it's better than Growl if we're slower, so sure. Holy, our move selection is... We really don't have a whole lot of options. Oh, Astonish is nice though. Okay. Okay, let's go back and heal. Because how many trainers do we have in here? I think we've got 3. Yeah, okay, we've got 3. We'll just keep going out and healing. I'm not going to do Kaizo rule set where it counts as the dungeon. Because if I don't have to, then I don't need to. But I should maybe pull up a guide to see if there is anything that I'm missing. Because I'm curious if there's anything that I need to keep track of. But I feel like we're doing alright. Well, we're doing good. We're surviving. We're thriving. And getting to hear this, like, this remastered music is just really, really good. I don't want to skip any of these trainers, because I think we should have enough experience-wise, and we should be okay. Youngster, oh, Tommy. Level 10, Geodude? Maybe? Yeah, level 10. Okay, well, we can take this guy out. Unless he has, like, a crazy, like, he hits us with something bad. Ooh, that did a lot more than I expected. Oh, it's a crit. Okay. Ew, that's going to be bad for us. Because we're pretty much all physical attackers, so we're going to have to clear this guy out ASAP. Okay, so he's hitting us for 9 each time. We're 2 away unless he uses another defense curl. Even then... Oh, just kidding. 2 crits! Perfect. Okay, well, we can take out the last gym person. Wumpy got level 9. Youngster Tommy. Here, we'll, just in case, we'll throw a Oranberry on Rhonda. Oh wait, no, we can just heal out of battle, so I can just use one right now. I gotta get out of the Kaiser rule set, because I'm so thinking that I can't heal outside of battle, only in battle, and this rule set is you can't heal in battle, you can do it outside of battle. Also, I didn't even notice Whismer's little icon, the pleh, is so cute. Pleh. It's Geodudes all the way down until we hit the gym leader. Okay, good damage. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Oh, it only did 10? Can I get like 1 flinch? 1 time? Okay, so that did 10, that's... Okay, we'll eat the Oranberry. Okay, well, that's kind of... Never mind. Give me, like, ooh, a crit or a flinch right here would be perfect. Okay. Okay, well, we're fine. We're in the clear. Nut grew to level 13, so that means Nut's gonna hit level 14 after this gym. And I think that's maybe when he turns into Nuzleaf. Fun fact, which is everyone knows, Nuzlocke originally was a Pokemon comic that somebody was writing about their playthrough, which they came up with the term Nuzlocke. And the term comes from the character John Locke from the TV series Lost, which I believe is what they named their C-Dot, and I think he died and they're using him as like a spirit for like I always come back or something like that. It was something funny. I had known the full lore before, but I knew it's related to Lost in a webcomic. And I don't think the webcomic has been updated in a really long time. Oh, I forgot to take out my guy, so we'll do that. Geodude Germs, literally just small rock. That's adorable. I mean, he's just a small rock. Nothing more, nothing less. Oops, no, I don't need to keep saving. Okay, so I want to keep Nuzleaf in the party because he might be able to tank some stuff. Wumpy is not going to be any help whatsoever in this. So we'll take Wumpy out and we'll throw in our boy in the front. And then we will start the encounter off with Poochyena, because I think having Poochyena out front and just being able to use Bite will be good, and then we'll throw in Scrimp if we need them, because otherwise it's gonna be super, super easy. Actually, okay, we'll see. I don't know how many Pokemon they have, but we'll throw Scrimp out front, because if they hit level 14, which I don't think they will, that's where we get a little bit concerned, but we'll be alright. Alright, Roxanne. Plus, if we get in, like, the middle of a fight, I don't think it's probably that big of a deal. I'm not gonna, like, keep everyone just on the peak just before 14. Just as I expected. I knew you and your Pokemon would be able to get this far. Now, would you kindly demonstrate how you battle with your Pokemon? Ooh! Little animation! Alright, Leader Roxanne. Geodude, no. Anything but. No. Oh, and they even have, like, the gym battle background, too. The fossils and everything are so cool. I forgot about all of this. I guess I just never paid nearly as much attention, because I'm like, wow, Omega Ruby. Oh, right, you have Sturdy. Ah, okay. Okay, well, we can't swap out now. Whoa, that did a lot more than I expected. Yeah, well, we're not going to heal very much, but we're going to be... Okay, well, we'll get some good HP back from these two, because we're faster than him anyways, so... Perfect. That's probably going to be most of it. Nice. Okay, Geodude down. Salami. Salami wants to learn... Hey, Wing Attack. That's better. I'd prefer that over Peck, because that's 60, and this is 40. Oh, this is 35. I guess... I remember it being 40. Okay, Wing Attack is good. Salami, you're not going to get any use out of this. We will keep battling. Perfect, you're level 14. Oh, you have 2 Pokemon, that's it. Oh, so we're gonna get level 14 off this, and that's... Oh. This battle would be really difficult if you didn't have... any grass types. Like, we lucked out a little bit. But otherwise, we'd just be hitting Bite and Headbutt and just hoping. So we'll just keep going for the Mega Drain. Oh, we're slow. Okay, well, this does more. Okay, oh, we should be fine. You're probably gonna use a potion next turn, so we'll just, Mega Drain one more time. Oh, no, we just win. Oh, easy, okay. And this should put us to 14. Just perfect. Pue? Good job, Pue. Oh, nobody else got to level 13 or 14 then. So I lost. It seems that I still have much more to learn. 1680. We haven't spent any of that money outside of balls. Ballin', baby. I understand. The Pokemon League's rules state that trainers receive this if they defeat a gym leader. Please accept the official Pokemon League Stone Badge. Oh. I'm accepting it. There we go. Neat badge! The Stone Badge enables Pokemon to use the HM move Cut outside of battle. All Pokemon up to level 20, even those you get in trades, will also obey you. And please take this with you too. Perfect. Okay, well, Rock Tomb's gonna at least give us a bit more move diversity. A little bit. Not much, but a little. Okay, so Route 105, I believe, is where we caught Whismur. And then, so our next level cap is 16. Really? It's 16? Okay, well, I gotta be careful with that. The move Rock Tomb not only inflicts damage by dropping rocks, it also lowers the target's speed. If you use a TM, it instantly teaches the move to a Pokemon. You can use this TM as many times as you want, so please try it out. So it seems like our next best person to be on our party is gonna be potentially whatever we evolve. What is it? Wumpa. Whatever Wumpa evolves into might be helpful, because it's gonna be, I don't know if it's bug flying or bug poison, but it'll help a little bit. Assuming we actually got a flying type move. Out of the way, move it. Yeah, if we got lucky with Wingull, Wingull would have been not too bad. The Rock Tomb still would have hurt a lot, but having Water Gun would have been nice. Because I'm assuming it would learn Water Gun. Wait, please, don't take those parts. Okay, well, he's running away. For now. And I think that's probably a good place to call it. Getting at least one badge and setting us up for the next a little bit, now that we have the experience share. Our team is pretty one note, but I'm gonna just check to see experience-wise where we're ending up. Okay, so we're 2 levels away from evolving, which would be awesome. We have just a little bit away from you from hitting 14. You're a bit of away from 14. You're close to 13. You're close to 13. Okay. So, I mean, our team isn't, like, crazy. The C-Dot has yet to be super good. But that's fine. I am going to swap Silcoon in for Pue. Because the next gym type is going to be fighting. And I think the last thing that I want to do is just throw out a random normal type Pokemon. Because I can't even hit Astonish if I wanted to. So I'm also really quick going to just make a little this just to make sure. I'm covering all my bases. So let's also... So how does this work? Oh! In the PokeLink, I can also keep track of all of the Pokemon's stats. And their abilities and everything like that. And it tells me they're hidden power types too, which is interesting. Although I feel like that's cheating. Okay, well anyways. So if I hit end session. Server stopped. Okay, so I just pick that back up whenever then. Okay. Cool. So it seems like we're good then. That's really neat. Okay, so the tech stuff all seemed to work out good, which I'm really happy about. I wasn't sure how that was gonna play out, or if like I just didn't know if like tech stuff was gonna be a huge issue or not. But I'm glad it all worked out. Everything size-wise was good. I need to remember to click off the one badge that we got because we got a new badge. I have room that I can throw in a couple little things on here if I want to. But I think I'm pretty happy with how the layout is. I know my little guy bleeds into the game a little bit, but I don't think that's really that big of a deal. So, but huge day. We started a Nuzlocke. I don't know if I'm going to be like super playing it all the way through or if I'll just pick this up from time to time. But it feels good to be playing Gen 3 again. I love Gen 3. Gen 3 is peak music. It's good. What's better than this? Gen 3 being the cool one. But anyways, I will be back soon. I won't be back tomorrow. I'm busy tomorrow. Tomorrow's Ava Day. Shout out to all those that celebrate. So potentially Thursday or Friday might be my days where I'm back. Oh, sorry for not active chatting. I'm learning. Oh no, do not worry. That's totally fine. I'm happy if people lurk. People don't need to come and chat with me. I'm very good at conversing with myself and just spewing chat. So I'm just happy that people are even sticking around to even listen to me speak. So never feel bad about lurking. Lurkers just as valuable and as important. Plus, I know there's like it's summertime. People got games and other things to do, so don't worry about it. Oh, see again. I will be back soon. I'll be back sooner than when Moon was finished. I just ended up being really busy the past like couple days right after I finished Moon. So I was waiting to pick up something, and then, well, now we're doing this. So it's nice though. I'm trying to homebrew stuff for games. Interesting. Oh, that's fun though. Well, hopefully it's stuff that works out. But that's really cool. But I hope you all have a lovely rest of your day, and I'll be back again soon. TM.